get it.
Where my nigga hit at, man?
I don't know. I ain't heard from him all day. All right, then. There we go. King Madden love. First 7 on deck. Get their little superstar +5. Remember, when you did your +5, you don't come here anytime I put it all on speed and acceleration. You only can use it for speed, acceleration, and awareness. You can use 1 point apiece. So if you're using 5 and you want 1 of each, you can do that. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? And King Madden D West, you still ain't take that team in King Madden. Stop playing. Are you playing around, cuz? Alright, so here we go, man. Let's talk about King Madden for the first time. I mean, we in the middle of the season right now. About to get into our off season over here. It took long as shit. I know, we were trying to figure out which one to do first. So I had to rechange the title, Erica, and go King Madden first. So give the masters what they want. I'm almost home. True. That means I'm gonna be coming downstairs to let you in. Najee ain't get back in practice yet either. But here we go, King Madden, man. Here we go. Guns, what's up with your Duddy on deck right now, man? Listen, man. I see a couple guys, you know, all typing their name in the chat in the building. He talking about Bears in the building and shit. They ain't even in the league for that. He's sketching. D West don't never know what the fuck's going on, bro. He's just always lost. Always. Oh my God! All right, so I'm right here right away because I want to go to award stuff first. I want to talk there first. We're only in week 7 right now, so we're gonna see what's going on stat-wise for a little bit, and then we're gonna talk about catching up to like our podcast shows over here as well, and the things that we're doing over here. You know, a lot of guys that's in Game of Thrones are in this league as well, the 48-hour league, and they all got different teams. Like I'm playing with these Dolphins right now, and you know, I thought I was going to be whooping Max ass tonight, but gave me the first win, so we'll deal with that. But I got a lot of work to do. Is this rumor I heard real? The Tua and Deshaun Watson, is that a trade that's really happening right now in real life?
Yeah, it's in real talks, yeah.
It's not. It didn't happen yet, though, right?
No, it hasn't happened yet. They're working out some details, but.
All right. Well, let's get over here to the stats, the yards, and talk about what's what over here right now. So let's get to the NFL and see where we at with it. I'm sorry, bear with me. Bang, let's get to it right now. All right, so it's weird that Tom Brady's over here with the most passing yards, and you got Nano, Go Pats, Kiem, PU, and the Bucks right now. Yo, Craig, Tom Brady is the leading passer in King Madden. That means Nano is the leading passer in King Madden. And not only is he looking like you playing with him right now, this guy got 22 touchdowns and only 4 picks. He's 77% on the season right now. Do you see why now? Do you see why now he's asking you that he'll still take him right now?
Yeah.
He feel like he motherfucking on dot ups right now, man. Dotting shit. Hot Nano over here leading with 2,722 passing yards. Teddy B over here, 2,378. That's Coach Junior over here, man. You know he had to leave the 24-hour league. He's still posted in the 48-hour league because, you know, couldn't keep up to it because their bowling stuff had to start picking up. So we kind of, you know, gained a guy as well. We got Junkyard is going to be taking the team in King Madden as well. So that's hot. That's what's up right now. Ryan Fitzpatrick for the Washington football team. Now this is Matt's boy from one of his leagues over here with 2,278 yards passing. 26 touchdowns, 22 picks, 61%. He got old Fitzpatrick playing right now. Joe Burrow, I was 2,252 yards. Lamar Jackson. Let's see. You know, it's been a while since somebody else has been able to play with Lamar Jackson. Yo, show guns. My girl said, nobody want to look at the same Lamar Jackson highlights every fucking night. The fuck, you staring at the same shit every night. Oh my god. Oh god. But my boy Rob playing with his favorite team, which is the Baltimore Ravens right now. He has Lamar Jackson throwing for 2,230 yards, 18 touchdowns, 15 picks, 67% on the season right now. You go to Seahawks and you got the same guy that's controlling the Seahawks in Game of Thrones, which is Harold. And thanks to D West, we got a new member in the league, and he's also playing with the Seahawks in King Madden. 2,207 yards, 13 touchdowns, 17 picks though, 67% over there. Patty Mahomes is controlled by Irish Mike Tillman, and he's 2,180 yards, 17 touchdowns, 19 picks. Patty Mahomes is 55% completion right now. Got to step that up, Mike. Turn that percentage up 10, and then we're looking at a Patty Mahomes. Baker Mayfield, 2,000. You know Baker ain't throwing the ball at all over here. I can guarantee you when we flip over to that next stat right now, we already know. I don't even want to see it right now. Here we go though. But Baker Mayfield has thrown for 2,107 yards. He's done that in 6 games. 16 touchdowns, 11 picks, 73% on. I will say this, man. You start to see that doesn't, you know, whatever team Craig's playing with, man, he always has a high completion percentage, bro. Is always in the 70s, bro. So that's somebody that, you know, takes care of the football, bro, and that's always a recipe to winning ball games. So shout out to him for doing what he's doing. 73% with a broken arm Baker. James Winston over there, 2,013 yards, 13-9 touchdowns, and Matt Stafford over there for the Rams, 16 for 3. Mac Jones. We don't have a user on the Patriots, so I'm not going to talk about Mac Jones. Let's get to the rushing yards and see what's going on here. All right, so Guns, before we talk about the rushers right now, you got the Chargers right now. Y'all division is full, man. You got Junior over there, you got C Hound over there, you got Mike and you over there, man. Since, you know, just talk about the play over there. Like, so far, have you played in your division yet, or you been all out of the division so far? She called you Pick 6 Winston.
I like it. It's a very competitive division right now. You get to see. I get to see my competitors in a different light. You know, like you know, Mike with the Chiefs. I mean, he's out there, you know, trying to air people, and I'm not used to, you know, seeing that version of Mike. Just like you said, even outside of my division, you got Nano airing people.
Right.
You know, so it's very competitive. I don't see anybody running away with this division, especially year one. Anything can happen. But you know, I fully am expecting us to see the light and eventually try to come out of this division.
What makes it interesting to me is like you said, like you got Mike playing with the Chiefs right now, so it's like a whole different game he got to play now because the weapons out there are a quarterback that can fling the shit and a bunch of receivers that's running by everybody. I mean, you got Hilaire in the backfield. You can kind of make him you know, he could do what it do, especially if you got the passing game going. So then I would probably ask Mike, like, Mike, so what's the, you know, this is one of the first times you're playing with a team like this. Talk about your experience with the team right now, playing with the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's completely different having a guy that can run by everybody else. Completely different. Because I'm not used to looking down the field and being like, oh shit, he's butterball naked.
Butterball naked. But let me ask you this though, Mike. Playing with Tyreek Hill, you drafted a speed burner in Game of Thrones, and you went off with that guy as a deep threat. He had 39.2 yards to catch, and 3 touchdowns. Let me ask you, playing with Tyreek, did that help you see, you know, be able to, you know, understand how to play with another receiver in that kind of light? You know what I'm saying? Like just playing with this Chiefs team, how has it helped you in the passing game elsewhere?
Yeah, it's looking for the matchups, trying to move him around to get the appropriate matchup.
Right. No doubt. All right, so we do know the Chiefs have an explosive offense right now, man. You got weapons everywhere. On offense, defensively, you know, they kind of struggling there defensively. You know, who have you played thus far in your division, Mike?
Everybody, and I'm losing close games, but they're looking bigger than what they were. Because, you know, not knowing how to pass and having a passing team, it's like, oh shit.
Right. New experience right now, man. So, I mean, I think it helps. It's going to help your game, in my opinion. You get to play with that type of situation, and it takes your mind away from being a run first player into throwing the ball all over the park, trying to figure it out, and it open your offense up, in my opinion, right now. All right, so let's get to
the. Only one I played in my division is Chargers so far.
Okay. All right, and you got good quarterbacks over there. You got two quarterbacks over there that I think are legit, and then the other two you can kind of try to, you know, I guess Teddy Bridgewater. Well, shit. Well, we saw what Teddy Bridgewater did, you know, in the other league. So somebody that got him should better do some things with him because he's not a bad quarterback on this game. All right, so we get into the run situation, rushing yards right now. So Nick Chubb already has 224 carries in 6 games.
Oh my god.
And he don't give a fuck, so just remember that.
You know I don't.
He don't give a fuck. Remember that. So, all right, so man, listen. You know, Browns one of your favorite Madden teams to play with. You got the Browns. Just tell me about the experience you having with the Browns and with Nick Chubb.
I love it, bro. I mean, I got besides Baker, which is it's hard going from Game of Thrones Tom Brady to fucking King Man Baker Mayfield. It's King Man. But it's tough, man. It's tough. But I get to run how I want to. I got corners. I got the team that I kind of like to play with. I already have a team that kind of fits my style.
Right.
Besides like a linebackers, I got like it fits my style of play.
So my question would be like, all right, so look, you got a two-headed monster over here already. You know, obviously Nick Chubb's the bell cow over here, but like, how is it having Kareem Hunt as well in this run game? Like, what does it do for you?
Well, Kareem Hunt is a change of pace back. So usually when I go to shotgun, I got him because he can receive, and he's and obviously he's a quicker back than Chubb. So it's definitely good having them. And I like to throw to my running backs a lot. So being able to throw to Kareem is good. I like it.
I mean, you got numbers that's fucking ridiculous right now. First of all, the carries 224, so big. But 13-15 in 6 games, 5.9 yards a carry, 23 rushing touchdowns right now, man. Hold on, give me a second. That means she might gotta get. Need me to come down? All right, here I come. All right, so Gun's going to hold us down while I let Wifey in real fast. I'll be right back up here. We're going to talk about the rushing game and Nick Chubb and why he got 23 rushing touchdowns in 4 games. Damn, this nigga carried this shit out the floor.
Hey, Shogun.
Yo.
Hey, Shogun. I got to run outside real quick, too, so give me 2 seconds.
Oh, damn, I was just about to ask you to expand on the Browns some more.
I'll be super quick, bro. I'll be super quick.
Okay. Rob, you done with your game yet?
1 minute and 21 seconds left, but it's out of hand, so what's up?
Okay. No, I was going to ask, you were actually in the division with Craig, so I was going to ask you, you know, how do you feel about, you know, playing with the Ravens, with Lamar, and then, you know, how you feel about your division, even though I know it's still a team out there that needs to be filled, but how do you feel about the team so far?
It's a graveyard, but you know, like, one thing about me and my cousin, like, we'll tell you, like, we're the ultimate competitors. Like, we compete against each other non-stop. So just the fact that he's in my division now, he got his team, I got my team, and it's just like, yeah, let's see what's up. Like, so that just brings excitement. Like, I haven't played him yet. He hasn't played yet.
Okay.
I've been getting a lot of computer games and stuff like that. I played you once, but as far as him,
now,
not yet.
Okay, now I know in other leagues, you know, I think you played with Lamar before. Now, in this particular league, are you sticking to your script, or are you actually trying to do a few things different with Lamar Jackson?
Well, I'm not going to lie. Since I've been getting, like, massive computer games, the reason why you see so many picks is because I'm taking advantage of these computer games. I'm trying to air it out more, you know, develop them a little faster, get his arm strength up there. And that's why the stats are kind of lopsided, but other than that, I play like how I play with him. Like, you know, I can spread it out. I'm throw first with Lamar. I really don't like the running, but if I got to, I will. Craig will attest to that. But
yeah, I just want to say that's my division.
yeah, I hear you. Like I was just telling him, like, we the ultimate competitors. Like, we love competing against each other. So we just gotta run the same division now. You got your team, I got mine, and it's like it's gotta be fun.
Oh my God! So when do you guys actually play each other? I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the we won't play each other for like a couple more weeks, but yeah,
Okay.
this won't be ugly.
Oh God.
Yeah, man, it's gonna get ugly for bro. It's alright.
So y'all let me see. I'm gonna go to your schedules real quick. Try to see who's your toughest competition thus far. Or do you already know who it was?
Yeah, for me, the toughest competition I had was the Broncos.
Same for me.
Yeah, that nigga kicked my ass, bro.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, Junior is Junior, and then you got to think about it. If you saw how young Camden played with Teddy Bridgewater, you know what Teddy Bridgewater can do, and then you know his style of play, and he got 3 legit receivers over there. You got Courtland Sutton, who's a possession guy, Jerry Jeudy, the athlete, and then Hamler, speed burner. So and then you got 2. You give him 2 tight ends, huh?
Catch your breath.
You give him 2 tight ends. But look though, for real though, you get that man 2 tight ends. He got Albert B, and then he got Noah Fant. That's 2 tight ends over there. Legit speed, legit size, and then he got 3 dogs at receiver over there. And not for nothing, Javonte Williams in the backfield.
Yeah, he caught me off guard. And, like, if you look at our game, like, the first half he killed me, but the second half I easily outscored him. So I just caught on to his style of play too late in the game. You know what I'm saying? But,
Right.
Yeah,
and then you don't really have too much experience playing him either.
Yeah, nah. But I do like the way he played, and I like the way he passed. He didn't really run Javonte at all for not that much, but his passing game was impressive. And Bridgewater, like we said in Game of Thrones, he was making some throws on the run, some impressive ones. You know what I'm saying? I was impressed. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Broncos for surely.
That roster is actually ready to win right now. I didn't even realize it until Ant started running down the actual weapons that they have.
They tough.
They got a really tough offense. They got a really tough offense and shit. So I like that team. And then even over there, you still got Henry Ruggs running around with their superstar tight end. He's a dog. It's weapons, man, and it's like, again, season 1, you know how that goes. Season 1 is really open for anybody to do anything with, as long as you can play with the team you decide to play with before you make it your team right now. Did y'all get any farther with the Russian guys right now, as far as Nick Chubb, 13? No. He's the only 1,000-yard runner right now. Then you got Melvin Gordon III over here. He got 148 carries, 962. So obviously he's not really running the rookie yet, but Melvin Gordon, he's on his way to 1,000 yards as well, 10 rushing touchdowns. It looks like this junior with these Broncos is going to be scary. He's getting it done on the ground, 120.3 yards per game, and we know he's flinging it. So that's a scary offense over there.
The secondary is scary to me. That's the secondary for me.
Over there with the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
Their secondary, yeah. Broncos is a good team, for this over this, they haven't really been, a team, that you pick. But to me, I think they're one of the top teams to pick and play with on this game right now on 22 with the weapons they got offensively and defensively. And then, still got Von Miller. You bring Bradley Chubb down to the DN as well, and you got 2 good pass rushers over there as well. So, all right, so then we see Antonio Gibson, man, 166 carries, 934 yards, 5.6 and 6 rushing touchdowns. Another guy averaging 100-plus yards a game. Nano with Ronald Jones only got 122 carries, 906, 16 touchdowns, though. Derrick Henry, Antonio got Derrick Henry over here. No, Antonio don't got him. He got the Jaguars. But we're seeing Derrick Henry right now. Are we seeing 876 yards? 6 yards a carry, 11 rushing touchdowns. He averaged 125.1 yards a game. I think I like this. I like the 146 carries. I would want to give him more carries. Have we yet to see a user yet with Derrick Henry really show what Derrick Henry can do?
Hell no. I'll take him.
I was thinking that too. One day, one of these just play with him and shit. Cause I want to see, like, come on, bro. With this, the way this game is in the run game, Derrick Henry, bro, he get on fire. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for real. All right, J.K. Dobbins did not get traded over here. He's staying right where he belongs at. J.K. Dobbins over here with 749 yards, averaging 7 yards a carry, 10 touchdowns. Rob, man, I mean, 7 yards a carry is a lot of running from J.K. Dobbins, man. Let me talk to me, bro. What's the feel with him?
I'm at home, so you know.
Huh?
I'm at home. He's the backup, I've been using since man was man, since he's been in the league. So
okay,
like
so comfort zone.
You live in Pittsburgh.
There's a so what, bro? There's a comfort. Like there's just a comfort of running with him, and you can see it. You see me in other leagues. You see how scarce my running yards are, and how often like with him. But when I get him, it's like a whole different ball game. Then I got Lamar to add to the little read option that that was using up too. So,
a different feel when you get to play at your team. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at it a little. Let me ask you this. Good question. How hard is it to trade players when you're playing with your team?
Damn, more eggshell guns.
You know, Guns already tried to get up on you. I know he tried to come grab a couple motherfuckers out of there.
Max asked about Harrison, and I was like, I kind of like, I don't need Harrison, but at the same time, bro, he's part of the unit. But you know, it is down hard, bro.
Keep them Ravens at home.
All I'm gonna say is a man made me a promise. I'm just waiting on him to come through on his word. That's all. Man said he's gonna send some Ravens my way. I'm just waiting on him to be a man of his word.
Oh shit. It's hard when you playing with your team. He ain't trying to hear that shit. You gonna be waiting for a while over here, it looks like. Christian McCaffrey, 722. Saquon Barkley. All right, so Corey got the Giants over here right now, and I really like the weapons that the Giants got. They got a nice dual threat quarterback. They have the back of the all backs, right? And then they got good speed at receiver, man, with a big possession receiver. This is literally the perfect team for him to play with. I don't see how explosive he's going to be on offense. I'm starting to see a trend in both leagues right now. He's starting to run the football. I think somebody's focused on trying to get to a Super Bowl, especially in the prize league, trying to get to the bowl, get that bread. 700 carries from Saquon, 5 yards a carry, 10 rushing touchdowns. He's also averaging 100 yards a game. Ezekiel Elliott over here. So Los got the is it Los? Nope, not Los. It's Brian. Brian got the Cowboys. And Zeke, power game should be strong over here. That's what he do. He like to run that power at you. 114 carries, 683, 6 yards a carry, 9 touchdowns right now, 113.8 yards a game as well. Let's see what these receivers are getting into over here. Terry McLaurin for the football team has 1,000 yards on 28 catches right now. This guy averaging 38.8. He's going yard. 135.9, 15 touchdowns. I guess he's the deep play man of the league right now. Chris Godwin, Nano with 39 catches, 931, 9 touchdowns. Mike Evans also up here with 37 catches, 858, and 6 touchdowns. Both these two receivers for the Bucks are averaging 100 plus yards a game right now. All right, so DeAndre Hop over there with 60 catches, 857, only 4 touchdowns though, but averaging 122.4 yards a game. And there's the kid Schwartz, 36 catches, 808, 12 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill also has 10. I'm not mad at these numbers, Mike. 25, 793, 31.7. You getting him downfield, 113.3. Do you find yourself missing him downfield because he get downfield so fast?
Reek.
Yeah, reek. Beep beep.
Yeah, cause I don't see him there. I'm like, what the hell? Or my homies. I'm not sitting in the pocket, like let my feet get set, and I'm fucking throwing it short, and it's getting picked.
All right, well, with Mahomes, you don't really have to get your feet set. Don't get comfortable with rolling out with him because he can throw the ball anywhere, all over the field, where he could be sitting in Indian style and let that bitch go 80. So don't be scared to roll out and throw that shit on. If you look at his abilities, he got, that no-look shit. He can do all types of throw across his body, run to the right, throw back to the left type shit. Like, just play with it. Get used to what he could do over there because Reek special when he'll run by anybody. Jamar Chase doing his thing, 45 catches, 723, 5 touchdowns. Curtis Samuel. So it looks like the Washington football team can throw the football because you got, you know, 2 receivers that's putting up numbers right now with 10 touchdowns as well. Stephon Diggs over there, 32, 649 with Max, 6 touchdowns. All right, Allen Robin with Showtime, he got 649 and only 2 touchdowns right now. Cortland Sutton, here we go. 8 touchdowns, right? And then you come down a little bit, you got Noah Fant right here with 10 touchdowns. And I told you with Junior and a tight end, he's going to put that work in because he gave him a dog at tight end right now. Let's go look and see who's doing what on defense right now. We'll start with tackles first and see what's happening here. All right, Jordan Hicks, 73 tackles, 64 for Devin Bush, Christian Kersey. These are computer players. Darius Leonard. Devin White, Nano got 58 tackles, 3 tackles for losses. My favorite stat is tackle for losses. Let's see who's stopping people. All right, we got DeForest Buckner 10, Derek Brown 9, Dwayne Smoot 8. That's the first user. Pernell McPhee got 8 as well. Aaron Donald 8. Let's get to these sacks right now too. Sacks wise, who's getting to the quarterback 11.5. Nano sending that shit. Leonard Williams. Okay, Corey, you got Leonard Williams coming off that edge with 11 sacks. Leonard Floyd with 9. I guess when you got Aaron Donald on that D-line, you got somebody else that, you know, have some type of athletic ability, should make plays because he's going to draw all the attention. And he has 9 sacks, and Donald's right down here with 6.5. All right, so Khalil Mack 7.5. Sue got 7.5, and then again Aaron Donald, Chase Winovich all with 6.5. INTs right now, who getting turnovers? 8 right now, Justin Simmons. Oh man, let me find out Junior, the guy in the league right now. Carlton Davis got 3. Carlton Davis the third got 8. Murphy Button with 6. And there's the African, JOK, balling with 6 of them things. Marlon Humphreys with 6. Man, you got Marlon Humphreys, you kept him in at 44? Rob?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to keep him in the 44 in Game of Thrones, bro. Like, our number's so cheesy, bro, but I know why he wear it right now. Like, ain't that like a cheesy number for a corner? Like, you wouldn't expect the corner to be sitting in 44. Especially a great corner, like a guy like him. Like, he's a fucking monster sitting in 44 right now. Bryce Callahan picking the ball off, too. He got 5. Derwin James with 5. Oh, man. Guns, you playing with Derwin James, man. Do you use him more than just a safety? You put him in the box as well?
No, he's primarily a safety. I do bring him up. You know, he does still play in the box, but he's still at that safety position.
All right, so talk about the luxury of having one of the better safeties on the game and one of the better safeties in the league in real life. Having him back there, do you let him play by himself, or are you using him a lot?
I let him play by himself, and I'm more like maybe on Jamal Adams or maybe on my middle.
Say that again. You fucking get Jamal Adams. So you telling me you got Jamal Adams and Derwin James? So who's playing? Obviously he's that strong safety. So with Jamal Adams is your free safety over here? All right, y'all guys letting this guy get them trades over. That might be one of the best safety tandems in the league right now, if not the best. Greg Newsome, the young rookie with 5 out of Northwestern. He's a dog. He got 5. Boom, got him playing well in the other league as well. Kareem Jackson with 5 as well from the safety spot. And Xavier Howard, 4. And don't worry, he's a superstar X Factor. He's a shutdown. Shit about to change with those numbers over there right now. I'm going to the league, and I want to go to the standings right now, just see where guys are at right now. Remember, the first 7 that type their name in the chat, in the comment section, will be getting a superstar upgrade and a +5 to be able to apply on whatever player you would like to apply it on. Let's get over here and let's go to view standings. All right, we got 2 undefeated teams. So we got the Broncos sitting at 8-0, and we got Matt with the Philadelphia Eagles sitting at 7-0 right now. Rams are 6-1, Dolphins are 6-1, Ravens are 6-1, Packers are 6-1, Browns are 7-1, Giants are 5-2, Bucks are 6-2, Seahawks are 5-3. They're your top 10 teams right now. Let's go look at. Finna get back on. All right, so let's go look at AFC North and see what's going on over here. So you got the Ravens on top of this division. This is a battle right now. We got 2 cousins playing each other who play each other all the time right now. Both of them in the same division right now.
Kicking his ass.
Did y'all play already?
Nah, I'm going to though.
Hey, look, that's gonna be broadcast. I got my YouTube, but I'm personally broadcasting that.
All right, so Rob, why you looking forward to playing Craig over here? Y'all in the same division, man. Like, who's gonna win this division?
You talking heavy, man. I never been a talker, bro.
But you talking heavy though right now, man. Do you feel like you got your squad? You playing with the Ravens right now. He over here playing with the Browns like he ain't a Steelers fan. And as you can see, look at the Steelers 0-7 out this bitch. Terrible. Oh my God, terrible towel waving ass Steelers. Black and yellow, black and yellow. But look, he got the Browns right now, man. And he feel like, you know, this is his division. And for him talking like that, how do you counter that and tell him, nah, bro, you got something else coming to you?
I just shut down that ass Chubb and see what he can do without Chubb.
So look, with the weapons he got over there, it doesn't matter to you. You shut Chubb down, it's over with.
Yeah, you know that's offense run through Chubb. Yeah, that offense run through Chubb. When Craig got the Browns, that offense run through Chubb.
So what we doing, though, Craig? He telling you exactly how he gonna win the game. I know it's a big ask, it's a big if he can stop Nick Chubb, we know that, right? But he kind of calling you one-dimensional, in my opinion. He stopped Chubb, you ass. That's what he's saying right now.
I mean, me, this is my cousin, right?
Yep.
We done played a million games against each other.
Mm-hmm.
We done played the Browns and Ravens a million times. Ask him how many times we won.
How many times you won?
I don't keep track, but
I don't keep track though. Well, y'all both got one loss on the year right now. You took your loss to the Broncos. Both of y'all lost to the Broncos, so both teams lost to the Broncos right now. And y'all got a matchup coming up right now. That's gonna be a must see. We're gonna have to make that the game of the week when we see that game right now. We go to the AFC South, and you got the Titans over here at 5-2, Jaguars at 4-3, and then the Colts 1-6. Texans unmanned 0-7 right now. So it's really a two-man race over here between these two teams right now, with the Jaguars one game behind the Titans right now. So we're gonna see that battle as we continue. The East, everybody was scared. I guess Max decided to grab some balls and come over here and rock with me. So now you got me and Max going go at it. 6-1, 4-2 Bills. I'm only a game ahead of him right now. I'm gonna be 3 games ahead of him. 2 games ahead of him at advance. AFC West, full. Man, listen, look. They are who they are over here. The Chargers sitting at 3-4. Mike gets the Chiefs and got them 0-7. He gotta learn how to throw that thing over there. Oh my God! And who's this? Is this C-Hound with the Raiders 1-6 right now on a 5-game losing streak? And then you got the Chargers sitting at 3-4, and these Broncos looking like they untouchable right now at 8-0 right now in this division. Let's go look at the NFC North, and we got a full situation over here. The Packers sitting at 6-1. Is that Los sitting over at 6-1? On the Packers right now, okay, Los. Cousin Tata got the Vikings, and Cousin Randy got the Lions, and Showtime got the Bears right now. So they sitting at 3-4 apiece, and then the Vikings are at 4-2, 1 game behind the Packers right now. So this is an interesting situation over here. We're gonna watch this play itself out, yes sir. We're gonna get these Bills right, yes sir. All right, NFC South right now. Look, Nano's over here. Damn near by himself over here, 6-2. No wonder he leading the league in passing right now. I knew it was something to it. I knew it was a catch. You see this? You catch on to this yet, Guns? Why he throwing the ball all crazy right now? Computer love. I can't run nobody else. Yo, by himself. That's why he out here throwing the ball around the park. All right, so the Eagles. Matt sitting at 7-0 right now. Ain't nobody paying attention. 242 points scored, 175 given up. Corey over here at 5-2. Now he locked in too. So keep thinking you're gonna win this division over here with Corey over here. Football team. I don't know the user. I'm have to get to know the user, but I know Matt brought him over right now, and he's 5-3 and throwing the ball really well. So when we looked at the stats, he had Antonio Gibson, the running back, up there in stats, and he had 2 receivers up there balling right now. And then the Cowboys is Brian sitting at 3-3 right now. I want to see how he's going to turn this team into a man-and-man team that blitzes all game long, and then on offense they got the running back to run his style of play. So I like this situation. Let's see how this goes over here as well. NFC West, again, the Rams, the Seahawks, the Niners, and the Cardinals all have users right now, and Kyler Murray and them over here 1-6 right now. I don't know what's going on there, but Coach Drew sitting at 4-2 on a 3-game winning streak. Harold got his team at 5-3 right now on a 1-game losing streak, and the Rams is that my boy Sam over here 6-1 right now. So all right, so you see who's doing what, when, where, and how, man. We're going to week 7. And I just need to know one thing, man. If you're hitting that like button, if you are in the league, I need to make sure that y'all guys DM me. You know, I do have the proof, the broadcast. It's my proof to see who was the first 7, and the first 7 will get their superstar upgrade and a +5 to be able to apply on a player of your choice. Simple as that. Guns, man. How you feel, man? Chargers, your Chargers team, the AFC. You feel like you can make a deep run with that team? Like as is right now, year 1.
No, absolutely not. The only thing I did right now is just make sure that with the young corners that I have, that's why I made it a priority to put the safeties behind them that I did, to kind of keep this car in the road. But this is not my type of team. It's going to, especially offensively, it's going to need a complete makeover.
No doubt, no doubt. So the offseason is going to be real important for you.
Real important.
I can see that right now, man. All I know
all
is
Chargers picks on the block.
All the picks. Oh, the picks on the block?
Yeah.
Say no more. We might have to come look at that Dolphins team. Tell me what you like over there. I love picks, and definitely love what the draft class going to look like. You already know. So we're gonna get things popping right now, man. All right. So from just this is just the start of the podcast of us starting to stop not showing love to oh man, y'all forgetting about the stepbrother when it comes down to King Madden, man. No more of that. From here on out, man, we're going to start popping it off and showing what we got going on over here, because it's part of the Junkies brand. So let's get it popping. We're going to have these broadcasters coming early and often, and just as many as we do in Game of Thrones from here on out. We're going to be having them coming to King Madden, man. We do have some open teams over here. If you are interested in playing in a 48-hour league, you could DM me or you can Instagram me, message me at Madden Franchise Junkies. If you are, somebody that's, maybe in Game of Thrones, you want to play in another league, you're not over here already, just DM me or whatever and we can figure it out. But we do have some open teams over here that we would love to get some users on right now. Outside of that, man, you already know how we do ours and what we doing right now. We're going to get back to see who's going to win this prize money. Guns, you're going to definitely help me out with this, the thing we stole from your league, man, sending the guy who wins the league a championship ring.
Say less.
All right, no doubt. All right, and then the Super Bowl winner will be winning, receive $100.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That fucking cat is. Oh my God, he cut your arm. Look.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, man. I'm ready to shoot that motherfucker. God damn. The worst fucking cat ever. Jesus. Guns, it ain't a night if I ain't cussing that cat out, huh? Oh my God. All right, fellas, listen to me. Listen clearly, man. We're going from King Madden. We're gonna flip over here to Game of Thrones and check out what's going on over there as well. So bear with me as we go to make the transition right now, man. Remember, DM me.
Where you are.
DM me for your upgrades, man. Anybody on here, I don't care if it's past 7 of y'all. If you in the league, you're getting your upgrade if you comment it in the chat. Simple as that. Alright, so let's go see what's going on. We gotta figure out the lifestyle. I'm a junkie and I love playing Matt. Best back in the league.
Said best back in the league, number 26. You smoking some crack or something tonight? No. I don't know what the fuck your girlfriend put in that weed, but yeah.
They said, oh God, we talking at work right now, man. You need to be focused on what you gotta deal with tonight. You got the kid Boone on deck right now. At this point in 2022, he's up on you. You're 0-1 against Boone. How do you plan on changing that? What'd he say?
Chill out, bro.
Max needs to chill out.
What Max talking about? Best back in the league, number 26. Talking at work right now. You see these guys, they get personal. We start talking about these running backs being the best backs in the league and all that shit right now. We had this discussion yesterday, and it seemed like Rob overpowered y'all with real facts and said Ezekiel Elliott was the best back. I got a chance to play against him. He definitely was off the hook in our game, man. He caught the ball well out the backfield and ran the ball pretty well. So I like him. I'm still not gonna call him the best back yet, but I like what he got.
That's a question for you. You just played J.K. Dobbins and Zeke. Who was you more impressed with?
Zeke was harder to stop, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. J.K. was easy, but it was easier to stop J.K. Dobbins because I'm familiar with Nano.
Yeah.
And because I'm familiar with him.
Zeke only had 20 carries too. I know he was kicking out the backfield. You gotta think them niggas used to 30, 40 carries over that jump.
I mean that game. We'll get into it. That game was a dogfight. Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah. That Snake hopped on.
Yeah, I was in. He was just talking. I want to say nothing. What's up, y'all?
That game was nuts right now, man. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a hard game. When that shit came down to the wire.
I feel like you going for it on 4th down is blood for you, dog. Kick a field goal.
Yeah, kick a field goal.
I mean, I could say that, but I mean, like, I could also say that his man just made a play on 3rd down. It was a 3rd down where, like, I could have ran. I was running, got the 1st down, and he caught my quarterback. Made me had to punt in the 4th quarter because it was over 4 minutes. Like,
I'm talking about before we got the 4th quarter. Before we got, like, I watched that.
I mean, I could say that, but
tell him how it is, Rob.
But hold on. Look, Rob, I can say that, but look, Rob, me and you just played last season. I went for it on 4th downs and converted all of them. Like, I just
play more south than
I feel you.
Like, getting on me is one thing. My defense ain't always there yet.
Like, mine, I feel you. I said the same thing after the game. That was the difference, but that's the same point. You gonna go for it on some of them players because them jokers like an ant or a fault. You need them points to win sometimes. Period. Like,
so wasn't it like, was it like in your head that I'm playing ant and he's gonna put the numbers up and I gotta score for score?
I just figure any game I get up, or as long as runners in the game, I just don't think I can just stop running the ball. Period. Like, call it an over thing. Like I should be able to get a yard or two, period. So,
I mean, you go right down, score a touchdown right away, a nice little rookie catch with the ball. You know what? Let's just get into it. Talk about it.
I can say a couple things. I mean, he caught me with a wop over the top right before the half. It's a game of inches. There's a lot of little things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you're wrong though, but it's a lot of little things that, you know.
So let's talk about it while we got you on right now. 28-32 ball game. Baltimore pulls the game off in the 4th quarter on the last drive. They go down and they score, making it a 4-point lead. And then, you know, not a lot of time on the clock for the Cowboys to go back down and answer, especially having to score 7. But we dig into the game, bro. The game was really crazy. Like, it was, you know, pretty much tell of 2 halves. And really, the Cowboys played a hell of a game. I said it, they're the best 0-3 team in the league right now. And they really shouldn't even be 0-3. They're a couple plays away from being 3-0 right now. So let's look at the box score. 335, 413 offensive yards totally gained. 144 in the run game. They threw the ball. The Cowboys did something in this game that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting 30-plus carries. And we got 20, and they threw the ball on a balanced clip, too, as well. So 144 rushing to 171. 191 in the passing game to 242. Both of us 14 first downs in this game. And we turned the ball over 3 times, so it's 1, which is a recipe for them to win that ball game, man. It really came down to, you know, a stop, and we're going to talk about that stop possession, 15-31 to 16-29. Both of us had the ball and did our thing with the ball, but the defenses played pretty well in this game as well. So you get into individual play right now. You go to Lamar Jackson, had 116.2 QB rating, 267, but he threw 3 picks, 2 touchdowns. Dak Prescott came alive this game, showed that he can throw the ball if he's needed to, right? 90.1 rating, he had 205, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. We had a Hey Rookie moment in this game as well. Let's get to the running backs. The first Hey Rookie, we got to start with Casey Fields. 17 touches. This is the first game out of the first 2 he played where he didn't touch the 100 yards, 92, 5.4, but he had 2 rushing touchdowns, which was the game-winning run out with the touchdown. But Lamar got kind of active in this game with his feet. 3 carries for 70 yards, 23.3 yards per carry. Zeke had 20 carries, had 107 yards, 5.3, 3 touchdowns, and Dak Prescott also was able to run the ball for 11 yards per carry right now. So that was our Hey Rookie moment with the 2 touchdowns for Casey Fields. But we're going to come over and talk about this kid right now, Kendall Grant. First of all, you isolated him one-on-one. It was rookie-on-rookie, cornerback Anthony Israel versus Kendall Grant. Snake, take me through that play, man, because I don't think that was something that happened by accident. I think you literally lined that up to be able to do what you did with that. And it was a one-on-one, throw it up, go get it. What happened in that play?
I know when we play, you don't got no problem manning up and putting them out there. And I know that's the last one you worried about, for real, to be honest. And they got over there on single coverage, and yet he just had an inside track on him just enough. That motherfucker went up and alley-oop.
Man, you saying he had the inside track. I think he just straight disrespected him. He mauled him. Well, nothing else to it. I mean, you're dealing with a 5'11" corner versus a 6'6" receiver out there. And it was a go get it. Who's better? What athlete coming down with the football? Dak threw a hell of a pass, and that receiver went over top of him to go get that football. He kind of boxed him out with that big body, 6'6", 225. Nice catch. After catching that ball with him, he didn't touch the ball the rest of the game. My question to you is, after that catch, how did you feel about that guy? Do you feel like he is going to be a part of your offense now going forward?
Definitely gonna be a part in the offense going forward. We just just try to hit the open man. Just like Zeke happened to be open a bit out the backfield today.
Let's talk about it. 3 catches for 38 yards. Zeke don't look like he really had a good day in the passing game, but he was so effective. How many times he moved the chains for you catching the ball? Those 3 catches was all big catches because they moved the chain and put you in range to either score or attempt a field goal with 12.7 yards to catch right now. He was really dangerous out the backfield.
One of them you stopped him on the goal line on the catch too, though, like on the inches, like.
And it was like, I guess I would ask you this: you really was on the 1 yard line, and why don't you just get the big back the ball there? Was it like a coaching thing, chess match right there, like thinking that I would be prepared for the inside zone there?
As much as everybody say I run it, they tend to guard for a whole lot. So sometimes some of the other stuff be wide open. It's just a coaching match. Sometimes you overthink too, so it is what it is. I'm cool.
Did you regret going for that 4th down?
Nah.
You can't do it again. Yeah, I gotta live with it.
If I'm a running, I can't go get a yard. I only be running the ball. That's what you pay them big boys for.
No doubt. All right, so Bateman had 3 catches, 85 yards. He had a woo baby right before halftime. The game was getting ugly going into halftime, and that touchdown saved us on a one-play tutty right now. Both tight ends had a day. With Bradley Moore having 5 catches, 61 yards. He moved the chains all day today for the Cowboys as well. But rookie Aaron Wesley with 4 catches, 53 yards. He had a T as well. And again, you saw the big receiver, 6'6" guy, Kendall Grant, with a touchdown as well. You go look at the stars on defense, and 9 tackles for the rookie corner AI. And he also gave up a touchdown. But we also have Dante Dunbar, the new safety that comes off a practice squad, comes in and gets 7 tackles and a tackle for loss as well. Getting to the quarterback, both of us had mobile quarterbacks. Mekhi Parsons had a sack and a half. Dolphy Oweh had a sack. Cameron Jordan had a sack. DeMarcus Lawrence had a half a sack with Parsons right now. Just the pressure of the game. Let's talk about it a little bit. Snake, with Marmar back there with the run pass threat. How was that pressure for you with the way you call defenses today?
Yeah, you gotta, regardless who the user is, you gotta account for Marmar mobility. Period, man. He can get away.
I thought you had a balanced offense today. I got to see you throw the ball a lot more than we have been seeing you throw the ball. But not only with that, you made some big plays with Prescott running the ball as well. But let's talk about the change of this game, man. How big was that 3rd down rollout with Adolphe catching him from behind and making you punt versus you being able to go for it on 4th and 2?
I think that was a game right there. I think everybody was manned up and it opened up. It was like this. It might have been what 3rd? Was it 3rd and? It might have been 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 11 or something like that.
3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Yeah. And
I rolled out, thought I had it, took off, and then
nobody else over there
caught me. Nobody. I could have ran for 20, 30 yards. Dude walked me down, made it 4th and 3, made it to where I had to punt. It was still outside the 4 minutes. So
and that's coming off an interception with Stephon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs. Yeah, remember I come out halftime. You get to stop. I punt it. Then we stop you. You punt it, and then you pick me off. And then we make you punt on that 4th. I mean, that was the biggest play of the game. That really was the game. Adolphe with the chase down. So that was the game. But you saw Parsons make plays like that as well in his game because he had Marmar running all over the place as well too. All right, so the Ravens stay undefeated at 3-0 on their way to Mile High to go face the Broncos and that stingy defense over there. And we keep going. We look at some games that was played. We keep it moving. See who's doing what, when, where, and how. The Jets and the Bengals, man. This game. Wait a minute. Where Falk at when you need him? Oh my God.
Somebody got a 50 burger put up.
Yo, are you seeing this? Nah, but look, who did it to him though? That's the question.
I know how you act. I ain't see nothing. I just know how niggas react.
Man, 50 burger. Coach Brian put a 50 burger on it. Listen, bro, he had something that went down in this game. We was working out a trade. And I was like, go ahead and play your game first, man. See how, you know what I mean? See how you feel about it afterwards. And then I'm like, yo, bro, what's up with the deal? He like, man, that man had 3 picks today. You ain't getting him. I said, all right, never mind. Have a good, enjoy him. So he was balling out here. So, you know, the Bengals with the 7th overall pick, they picked that monster receiver that's 6'6", 230 pounds that he named JT Bolden II. Still don't understand why he did that. But we're going to dig into this game. 53-14 got his ass whipped. And these Bengals are 0-3 right now. 371 offensive yards gained to 360. On the ground, 249 to 106. In the air, 122 to 254. 10 first downs to 15. You go look at the turnover margin, and this is the game, bro. You know a guy get blown out when they throw or turn the ball over 8 times. And the Jets, they're not going to turn the ball over because they're a run-heavy team first. They come in with that power offense, and they probably, listen, bro, you playing with a rookie quarterback, and you're playing the Jets, and we all know he in cover 1 man or cover 2 man, and he's sending. Only people in coverage is those DBs. The 4 DBs is in coverage. Everybody else is going to go get the quarterback on every down. So when you play him, man, you better get rid of that football fast or understand how to play. I think he should have ran the ball a little bit more. But 8 turnovers. When I get to the stats and the numbers, I hope it wasn't all 8 from the quarterback. And it wasn't. So you got his quarterback, 2 touchdowns. Yes, it was. He threw all 8 of those turnovers, bro. 65.8. Now, when you see a quarterback play like this, when they got Joe Burrow over there and they just benched him because he just wasn't the player that they drafted, they go get a quarterback themselves. They benched Joe Burrow. Shoguns, did he make a mistake benching Joe Burrow, or is this just growing pains he wanted to deal with the rookie quarterback?
I mean, I thought Joe Burrow is. He's a quarterback that you can build around, but I knew that he wasn't Circumbox type of quarterback. That's why I predicted that he was going to go quarterback. He didn't go as early as I thought he did.
No, he was trying to, but what happened was the Falcons picked Sidney Cake before him, 1 pick before him, and it forced him to go somewhere else. He wanted a quarterback, though. He definitely did. Got, Skadimes got that out of him last night and shit. He definitely wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Raheem Skadimes got to work. He said he was going quarterback, but the Falcons and the Saints both picked the quarterbacks, and he thought he was going to get the one, the fast quarterback, Cakes, and he didn't get him. So he went to the next best thing on his board. Zach Wilson had 141.6 QB rating, 132 yards. He threw 3 touchdowns, no turnovers, man. Sacked twice. In the run game, let's see what happened. So Michael Carter got 23 carries, and I can guarantee you 19 of them was power. 153, 6.7 and a touchdown. Elijah Moore on some type of jet sweeping. He had 2 carries for 72 yards and a touchdown as well. And then the rookie running back, 6.5 yards a carry on 4 carries. He had a touchdown as well. When you get to the receiver game, Jamar Chase showed up for the first time this season. 9 catches, 197 and a touchdown. Corey Davis had 4 for 80 in the tee. And then JT Bolden. He's finding a way to get this big boy the football. 3 for 54 and a touchdown. I think he scored in every game he's played so far this year. And then the tight end rookie, Eric Cordova, also had 3 catches for 28 yards. Go look and see who picked the ball up all game long over here with these guys. All right, so Alonzo Battle, one of the Battle brothers. We had 3 of them come out this drive. I was so interested in this corner. This guy balled. He had 8 tackles and 3 interceptions, 123 yards. And interception returns right now, bro. This guy, oh my God, averaged 41 yards a pick. Jesus. 3 pass deflections. He wasn't just picking the ball off. He was playing D for real. I mean, you come out of a game like this, you are, the arrows are pointing up on you to be a shutdown corner for sure. Oh my God. And you see why I wanted this guy. He had a touchdown as well in this game. He balled out. It's the MVP of the game for sure. I mean, he had receiver numbers. Think about it. 3 catches, 122 yards. And a touchdown. He went to fuck dummies over here right now and beat the shit out of Circle Bob. Got his ass whipped. Oh, my God. The Bengals is 0-3 right now and got his ass whipped, Guns. Oh, my God. All the way whipped. Now we got the new Bills coach over here right away. We bring a old but new face. We bring a Demon Time back in the building right now. He come right out and get a dub, 54-34 right now. And they ain't playing. We got to dig into this, see what happened. I don't care about the box scores. I just want to see the numbers. Okay, now Josh Allen looking like Josh Allen. 100.4 QB rating, 306 yards, 3 touchdowns. 1 INT. On the flip side, Tyler Huntley, he stole my goddamn backup. 308 passing yards. He got 3 touchdowns, 5 INTs, was sacked 3 times. In the run game, where we had Tim Howard over here, 10 carries, 72 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cam Akers, 13 for 41 in a touchdown, balling like that. Don't come over here, sim what? Nigga, send that motherfucking receiver over here. Tyler Huntley, 4 carries as well. And in the receiving game, Tutu Atwell had a day. Oh my God, my boy Tutu, 7 for 190, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, Scotty Miller also had 2 catches, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns. So the guy scored every time he touched the ball today. Marquise Good went 2 for 80, and then the next guy that scored was the tight end with 1 touchdown. Go to the defensive side of things and see what happened over here. I just want to see sacks. Who got to the quarterback? Tremaine Edmonds got there. The rookie safety Aaron Ridley got there. This kid's amazing. 90 really fast safety, X factor at that. When he unlocked, he's gonna be a beast. Travis Crossan, and he told me I'm building around this safety, bro. So I like that. Travis Crossan, also the right end rookie, comes out with his first sack. Ed Oliver also got to the quarterback as well. INT wise right now, let's dig into it. Bryce Callahan had 2. Micah Hyde still holding it down. He had 2. Shit, my boy DeMar Hamlin also had a pick, and then Ernest Jones, the linebacker for the Rams, had a pick. And that was that game, man. Good shit. Come in as a head coach, get your first dub. You're balling out right now. Steelers and the Browns, 63-31. CPU game, we won't talk about it. Vikings, Patriots, what's going on with this game? Oh yeah, Nano won that game, that's right, last night. This is a big game, man, that dropped in the 4th quarter and shit, so they had to replay the 4th quarter over with Nano being down a score, and it ended up, Nano pulled the win out. So shout out to Nano bouncing back from the Baltimore loss. All right, Saints Bucks, 66-31 right now. I don't even, you know what? Fo, you my guy, right? But this ain't about you, so don't think mad at you or thinking you know what I mean, you did something wrong here right now. It's just what I'm gonna have to show right now. I don't want to show. It's just ridiculous. So Mr. MVP of the league right now is trying to tell people y'all had an argument about us who has the best back, and you can't do that to a guy that's an asshole. I keep telling y'all gotta know who the assholes of the leagues are, right? And he's a good dude, but he's an asshole. He heard everybody say every running back but his was the best running back. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what he heard, Guns. You following me right now yet?
Oh yeah, I'm following.
440 offensive yards for the young GETA Styles Saints right now, right? Young GETA Styles, a rookie quarterback. 651 for the old veteran Tom Brady and his offense, right? 25 offensive rushing yards, 361 rushing yards, 415 passing yards. GETA Styles was flinging that thing. 290 passing yards. So I mean, you can go back and look at 361. They're still getting it done in the passing game, and old ass Tom is still holding it down for these guys right now. 290. I mean, you are not winning a football game when somebody get 25 fucking first downs on you, bro. Like, oh, I mean, is anybody else seeing this? 25 first downs, bro. Are we listening right now? Are we here? Are we paying attention? Total yards, 723 to 440. Turnovers, 4 to none. Simple as that. Okay, you ain't have to 40 plus carry, my man. It's like that. You got there too fast, Camden. You got there too fast. But Tom Brady had 133.7 QB rating, 306 yards and a touchdown. GETA Styles was trying to rock with Tom. He's saying, listen, Tom, I'm the new face of the NFC South. Trust me, just pay attention. 89.8, 428, 4 touchdowns, but he threw 4 picks. We can live with the rookie quarterback, throwing 4 touchdowns and 4 picks in this game, man. He got
that nigga's gonna be a problem, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Talk about him. Why would you say that?
He was making some damn throws, bro. Some damn throws. I'ma say to Fro that one play, that little guns tight where you doing that little corner, that skinny corner, it ain't gonna work no more.
Oh shit, so he was killing you with
go
that
back
shit.
To the drawing board. He was killing me with that same play like 4 times. It was nice too. His quarterback's on that shit on the fucking dime, bro.
Right now. Oh my god.
But nah, that shit was
last night.
Yeah, but he got some potential there, bro. I think he focused on the offense so much that he forgot about the defense, you know what I'm saying? So,
he didn't forget about shit. He had to sit through 42 carries, 353 yards, and 7 touchdowns. What did he forget about? He forgot about, oh my God.
Now he's going to remember. Now he's going to remember.
Oh my God. Hold up though. Are we seeing this right now? Anybody else seeing this? Because I'm not the only one sitting here talking about 42 carries. This motherfucker averaged 8 points. Erica, look at the goddamn screen.
Damn, week 3?
What our bro out here doing? Craig.
He got hurt week 2, bro. He had to come back.
See all them damn carries? 42 carries for 353 rushing yards, 7 touchdowns. I mean, he said it like this.
Yeah,
he said it like this. I'm gonna just tell you like this. Look, everybody typing, hell nah. Oh God. Listen. Oh my God.
I believe he's gonna be back though. I ain't gonna say no bum or nothing, bro. But
nah, he not. You gotta think about it. He tanked the whole first season. He has no idea what type of team he got. He put these rookies on the field, and right now, what I seen was a quarterback that played pretty well for him. And let's go look at these receivers, because Brian, look, oh my God, come on.
He had a receiver that was going.
Byron Kitchens is. I tried to tell y'all, he was one of the better receivers in the draft. 6 catches, 298 yards, 4 touchdowns. And the last time we seen him with a quarterback receiver combination, he was up there rocking with the best of us throwing the football. So he's back to that. He got his guys right now. He got the offensive weapons he's looking for. O.J. Howard, a monster, 4 catches, 106 and a touchdown. As always, those tight ends play well for the Bucks. Frank McLean, another one of those rookie receivers, he got 3 catches, 73 yards. In Tampa Bay, John Jenkins at the tight end position, 254. Jaden Darden, 3 for 46. Mike Evans, 2 for 41. He is screaming to get the fuck out of Tampa Bay. He does not want to be there. You can see it. It's like, man, I'm not. Come on, bro. 20 yards. I do that shit in my sleep. This fucking Tom Brady just don't like me. What the fuck's going on over here? So on the defensive side of things, when you got a guy that carried the ball 42 times, the defensive player that you're playing against, somebody's going to have 13 or 14 tackles in that game. And as you can see, nothing but Saints is up here with high tackles. 13 from Paulson Adobo, my bad. And then you got CJ Gardner-Johnson. And the reason why you see safeties with that's making the tackles, the cornerbacks and safeties, because look, Lattimore got 10 tackles as well, right? You don't see a buck. Ready? Watch this. You don't see a Bucks for about 8 fucking players. I'm on both. I'm not on just the Saints roster. This shit doesn't make no sense over here. Look what I'm ready to do right now. And remember, look at the team. L2 says both teams. This is supposed to be both of their stats, right? 13 tackles from the corner, 11 from the safety. Lattimore had 10. Ramsey, the linebacker, had 9, a rookie. Yeah, Silas Burgess, another rookie, at 8. He got a whole bunch of rookies running around. David D tackle at 6. Nathan Griffin, another rookie linebacker, had 4. Marcus Davenport had 4. I still haven't seen a Tampa Bay Buccaneer with a tackle yet. Demario Davis had 4. Bradley Roby had 4. And here we go. Hassan Reddick changes his tune a little bit right now. 4. So you got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 fucking Saints before you can get the 1 Buck with a tackle right now. This shit is crazy, bro. That's how many times they had to play tackle football right now. That's like throwback and run, bro. I'm about to go to that in a second. 1 sack for Hassan Reddick, and Shaquille Barnett got there, and then Randy Hutchinson, another rookie. What I will say is this. I don't care about the game to score. What I do like the most is we're seeing a whole bunch of rookie moments over there. He got a whole bunch of rookies that's making plays for him right now. So that means the upside for the Saint team is going trend up. So let's go look at box score and see what was time in possession. 23.21 for the Bucks. 8:39 for the for the Saints, bro. Oh my God, he had the ball for 8 minutes, bro. Just go put your microwave on for 8 minutes right now. Feel how fast that is. Then go back and put it on for 23:21 and blow your fucking house up. Yo, he had is that the best game he's ever had as far as rushing wise? I know we had something like that last year. Federal crime.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Max said it's a federal crime. Oh my God.
I was having an asshole moment for two reasons. For one, what you said about the best running back in the league. Plus, I had to make up for week 2 when he got hurt and then play the whole game. For 2, I knew I was getting under full skin fucking running the ball like that. I knew I was fucking with his head, so I was being an asshole. I usually would have passed more just to pass, but I mean, I was being an asshole, but I ain't gonna lie.
Is it safe to say, to be honest, is it safe to say Ronald Jones is trying to prove not only last year to shut this who got the best back conversation down? He's out to prove that again? Because if he win the MVP again, we can't do nothing but crown him the best running back in the league, right?
Yeah, bro. He's the best running back in the league, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. He's the best running back in the league.
All right, so I slid by games.
Let the people talk about it.
Let the people talk about it. I mean, what they they talked about your running back highly yesterday. They said. All right, so Snake, make a case. Why is Ezekiel Elliott the best running back in the league? Make a case.
Man, I just say, look, man, what can he do? You don't hear another running back named Moore for the whole season after any games, Hey, I mean, that's it.
Why you laughing, Rob?
Hey. Oh, go ahead. Hey,
they about to start beefing. Here we go. Let the people talk.
He ain't beef. He probably about talking good stuff. He had a problem with Zeke too. You ain't heard. Yeah, I'm just saying. You ain't heard.
He said you had the best running back.
And I'll put it like this: Zeke gonna have 50 carries on his bye week, bro.
Man. Hey, look, man, ain't gonna stop talking. Cause they gonna see him again. It's early in the season.
He gonna have 50 on his bye week. Oh my God. Titans. Hold on. Let me fix some things real fast. Why are we sitting here wasting time like this? Hold up. Vikings, Patriots home. Good. Titans, Texans for 50-50. Falcons, Panthers, forced win to the away. All right, that's cool. And then everything else is hit. Then we turn injuries. We're gonna hit the league and come back to this because it was something on here I ain't letting ride right now. I'm telling you right now. And listen, man, whoever could point out what I'm about to talk about that I saw at the schedule, holla at me, and I might be at a show you some love. What I'm about to talk about, what I can't wait to run back to.
Oh, the game in advance.
I'm about to advance. Now we about to advance right now. Everything's set. I just want to make sure.
I know. Oh, okay. I thought you said you was looking at some of the schedule. I said something what you was about to talk about. You talking about a game at advance?
No, I'm talking about not a game at advance. I'm about to go back to the same schedule I was just in.
My drink, baby. Oh no, I'm fine. Thank you.
All y'all gotta do is read the comment section. Oh my God, let me advance this shit real fast. Read the comment section.
Who says something?
He said Lions hot air balloon Washington football team.
Oh my goodness.
Get into that shit. Hold up. Oh, he hit it on button because I'm ready to go back to that. Niggas done put up basketball score in that game and shit, so I gotta get over there. We're gonna talk about that QB check-in, scouting and all that shit. But let's go back to that schedule. Hold up for a minute.
Hey,
go eat, baby.
Hey, Ant.
It's 10 o'clock. It's probably bedtime.
Your boy Max keep commenting on my running back like he ain't on a losing streak against me. He killing me right now.
Man, I mean, my whole thing is talk to him about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he's making a lot of comments right now. He talk and like it seemed like he just talked. Look, I was so shocked to see that. Oh my God, yeah. This nigga was a couple points away from a hundo, 33 points away from a hundo. So let's get back to it. 77. Man, Hitter is the realest motherfucker I know. Cause he got, man, I just got my ass kicked, bro. I'm like, yeah, what happened, man? So when he said that, I'm more thinking like, all right, you got your ass kicked, you just lost the game and all that. He's like, nah, I got motherfucking Eric.com, bro. Then he said the score, and I was like, what the fuck happened? He said, man, we just kept fumbling this shit over here right now. So what we gotta do is we gotta talk about who the fuck was over here fumbling. We don't know yet until we get into it. I mean, 762 yards, offensive yards gained, bro. 793 total offensive yards gained. The Lions was on fire over here. 276 in the run game and 486 in the passing game. Do you ever expect to see these type of numbers from anybody's offense on that defense over there, Washington Football's defense? How? How did this happen, man? Well, the answer is right here in the player stats. We ready to find out. Freddie Minor, who came off one of the most worst games a rookie could ever have, turns it around a little bit. 114, 494, 6 touchdowns, 4 INTs. He was only sacked once. But Mr. Peter Dr. Doolittle had a 60.5 Q rating, 279, 2 touchdowns. He threw 7 picks in this game. He sacked 5 times as well. He had a hey rookie moment on the flip side. Not the hey rookie. He had a goddamn boy, you better sit that nigga. Anyway, DeAndre Swift had 17 carries for 221 yards, 13 fucking yards a carry, 3 touchdowns. Antonio Gibson, 10 for 54, 55.4 yards. Nick Weaver, remember that guy? Bob and Weave, 4 carries, 39 yards, 9.8 in the touchdown. So the rookie got involved as well. We get down here to the Dre Benson kid, 6'1", 233 power back, had 1 carry for a touchdown. And we get over here to the receivers and how you say this guy's name? Ja'Kalon Pitts, 6 catches, 212. 35.3, 3 touchdowns. Terry McLaurin did his thing too for 146, 73. That dumbass name is why he flopped. 73 for 2. Oh shit, that's one of the Boone Nets. Do you play Madden, bro? Come get in the league so somebody can air you and have a comment on your ass.
Hold up. I thought niggas only retire when you losing.
Huh?
No, they retire regardless.
It don't matter if you winning or losing, they retiring. You better get them to play right.
Just try to retire on my ass. No, you got to say yes around, buddy.
All right, so back to this ass whooping the Lions gave out. Antonio Brown. Antonio. Let me see what you did here. 7 catches from 97 yards and a touchdown from the tight end position. Deion Jones had a catch, 39 yards and a touchdown as well on the 5. What? I feel you. You go down, shoot, boy, he was balling. He had these guys balling, but usually when you put a score up like that, it's because the defense was wilding right now. So I'm gonna go straight to the Lions defense and let's look at what happened right now, man. What players is making noise for him? Deshaun Hand had 2.5. Calvin Teller had a sack and a half, and then a rookie, #1 pick in the draft, J.R. Nixon had 4 tackles and a sack. You get to the INT level, he threw 7 of them. So here we go. Who that? Jerry Jacobs had 2. Melifanu had 2. Jeff Okudah had 2. And then rookie Rasheem Yates had an INT as well in this game, man. They beat the dog shit out of the football team. Let me ask y'all, should we be worried about the football team after a game like that or not really? It's too early to be saying anything. How y'all feel about that, Guns?
Nah, it's too early. I mean, you're gonna have games like that. No, hell no, you ain't had no games like that.
Not like that, bro. 77 points.
Nah,
he was motherfucking 30 points away from a hundo.
It depends because your storyline. We don't know what's going on in the background, but that could demoralize your team. You can start having -5 this, -10 that, -3 this. And it can really, spiral your team, out of control, with a lot of the storylines that are going on, outside of the game. So, that's a troubling loss.
All right, so now I'm about to get all right, come on, bro. This week 3 was just fucking nuts. So Mr. Conservative, he paying attention. He might not say much. He's probably on a podcast show right now, just ain't commenting and letting me know you're there. And if you are here, my boy, fucking speak up, because right now, tell these guys to stop sitting here calling you motherfucking check down Charlie, butt baller, all this and that. He put 79 up. The Broncos went into Seattle in the 12th man, and they put up 79 on Harold. Why you do my boy like that, man? 79-13. Oh my God, bro. Sheesh, we got scores happening right now. 481 offensive yards gained to 270, 154 on the run to 45, 327 to 225 in the passing game, 7 first downs and 9 turnovers, 13 turnovers. Somebody going to the Pro Bowl. Oh my God. 13 turnovers, bro. Wow. Jesus. Yeah. Yo, Russell Wilson threw 11 picks, bro. Is that a record?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Tua had 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 349 yards. And Russell Wilson had 215 yards passing, a 23.5 QB rating, 1 touchdown, 11 INTs in this game.
I don't know how you finished that game, bro. I commend him for that.
Dang, D-West, you got your boy out here looking bad. You need to put him on.
Like I mean, I love him as a user though. He's working it out, man. He's playing in the league for the first time. But come on, 11 picks though. It's time to get rid of him. He got to go. It's time to sit him down and go get that guy off a practice squad that was made for you. That's what you need to do. Javonte Williams, 13 carries, 153 yards and a touchdown. Chris Carson, they got the rookie George Nelson. He couldn't get it going. Two yards a carry. He only had 2 carries though. Carson was the guy, 14 for 41. They got shut in the backfield. Nobody got out the backfield whatsoever. And that's the reason why, you're throwing 11 picks because you can't run the ball. DK Metcalf did have 4 catches for 105 yards and a touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 2 for 95, 2 touchdowns. Hamler, 2 for 57, a touchdown. Sutton, 4 for 42 and a touchdown. Dax Milne, the tight end you wouldn't even expect to have a touchdown, scored a touchdown in this game. So then let's go look at the defense. I'm trying to see who got. I don't want to see the Seahawks. I just want to see the Broncos. Who the hell went to the Pro Bowl? Somebody went to a Pro Bowl over here off of this game. All right, so everybody went to the Pro Bowl today. You got a corner, the first corner with 2, Ojemudia. You got Baron Browning, the linebacker from Ohio State, my boy, 2 INTs. Patrick Surtain had a pick. Monte Nicholson had a pick. Julian Blackman had a pick. Kerry Vincent Jr. had a pick. TJ Green had a pick. Justin Simmons had a pick. Shaquem Griffin had a pick. Tanner Muse had a pick. Turnover Central over here, bro. Alright, man. And then we got to go play this team after they just did that. And I got to play them this week. Oh, my God. Any other big burgers right now? Okay, Cardinals and the 49ers, man. This was a matchup we was waiting on. 58-13. Looked like Falky found his stride. Remember, his quarterback had a 22.2 QB rating the week before that. And he comes out this time around and says, not so fast, my friend. I am who I am. Simple as that. Get right to the play stats and see what happened over there. So this game was a 13-3 game at halftime. With the 49ers being up, Kyler Murray threw 3 picks in the first half. Turns back around. He's throw for 268, 86.6. He's trying to get that rating a little up, but he's still throwing a lot of INTs. 6 touchdowns, 4 INTs, but Trey Lance threw 5 picks, 423 yards, 33.9. All right, what's going on with these quarterbacks, bro? Rushing yards, Mostert had 23 carries, 167 yards carrying a touchdown. Tyson Williams is over here, 15 carries, 132 yards. We're starting to see Falky run the ball a little bit more. Kyler Murray had 2 carries as well. Go look at the receivers and see what happened. Isabella went dummies. He was 4 yards away from going up to a superstar. He thought he needed the touchdowns. He didn't pay attention to the scenario message, and he only needed to get 150 yards, and he got 146. Sucks. Because now he got to wait for him to be a superstar now. That's torture, bro. Oh, my God. But he still went dummies. He had 4 touchdowns. And then you got Rondell Moore, the other receiver over here. These 2 guys are the reason why D-Hop was able to get traded. 3 for 191 and 2 touchdowns over here. And then everything else happened on defense. So we're going to go right to the Cardinals to see how they performed on defense. Who got to the quarterback? And if they got to him early and often, only 1 sack there. Then you go to the INTs and see what happens over here. You got Alexander, the veteran linebacker they picked up with 2. Tay Gowan, superstar, who's been balling since his rookie year, 1. Vicky D had a pick. How you get the left end to bounce out there and get a pick? Brian Murphy also had a pick in this game, and that was that. Now, in this matchup, we're going to see it again. Let's see. Hopefully, Coach Drew can make this a situation because we just, them 2 teams are in the NFC West, and we're depending on them to be, battle it out for that division over there. So didn't like what I see, but the upset of the day is the Super Bowl champs losing. They was on like a 9-game winning streak. I think a little longer than that, my 11-game winning streak or something like that. It was on a long winning streak. Last game they lost was to me, and that was like week 8 or some shit like that. So they've been on a major winning streak since that Super Bowl. And the Giants come through the building and shake them up 34-7. Anybody on headset watch this game?
No, the game was not broadcast.
I wonder why. You got D West in that internet, that's why. Alright, so player stats, see what happened over here, man. Young Danielson, 193 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. This is the first time Phil's look regular. He not a superhero anymore. Guns, 42.4, 199, 3 interceptions. I mean, he came back down to earth right now because we didn't really get to see a rookie moment out of him all last season. Guns?
Well, I mean, the whole league now, they got a full season of film. So, you know, coaching staffs are more prepared. You know, the defense are more prepared. The more film you have, then you got the extra film because he was able to make a Super Bowl run. So teams are more prepared this year. He won't surprise anyone.
I think he'll come back down to earth a little bit, and this game was the start of that. So we're gonna see. Got to follow the Chicago team and how Super Bowl winning Justin Fields is going to be all year long. In the run game, Barkley did his thing, 18 carries, 219. He's telling y'all, I don't got to give my guy 30 carries to be in the 200s. If I did do that, that would have been a 400-yard day for me. He said that yesterday, and the numbers ain't lying right now. 18 carries, 219 yards, 12.2 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns. And even Danielson is running the ball at a high level, 8.3 a clip. Receivers, if I don't see John Ross' name up here, I don't even want to look. 1 catch, 21 yards. Obviously, he don't know how to play with him, trade him. But Darius Slate had 3 catches, 79 yards, and touchdown. Allen Robinson kind of got shut in this game. I mean, 3 catches, 70 yards, 23.3 yards a catch. Just no end zone production. And when you make a big trade and go get a guy like Stephon Gilmore, you can lock him on guys #1 receivers all game if you want. And I think the situation of having him over there is big, and Raheem Skadine didn't talk about that trade as much as he should have, but now you seeing he got comfortable, he had an extra week in their system, and they lock him on Allen Robinson. He catches the ball 3 times. Really wasn't nobody's catching touchdowns over here, so this game was between Saquon doing what he did, and there must have been some defensive action going on right now. 9 tackles for Roquan Smith, 9 tackles for Bernard Smith, 8 for DiCaprio Boodle. Then you get Dorian Etheridge, the free agency pickup, with 7. And then Von Teller with 5 as well. So let's go look at the sacks, see who did what, when, where, and how. He said he got a guy, Roche, getting to the quarterback 1.5 times. Roquan Smith got there, Dexter Lawrence got there, and Adoree Jackson off the edge got there. So thank you, man. INTs right now, Bernard Smith, the linebacker, 6'2", 237, the smart linebacker from Princeton. Rodarius Williams, another pick for him. Jabril Peppers had a pick. Jalen Johnson, the #1 corner for the Bears, had a pick, and then Stephon Gilmore showed up and said, "Not so fast, my friend." INT, that's how I go. Picking that shit off. Bears are not on a winning streak no more. They got to start all over right now. Good shit, Max, getting that dub. All right, so Dolphins go into Indianapolis, and they air the Indianapolis Colts 35-13. Let's see what the rookie quarterback did. The way he was talking, you would have thought he was terrible. 84.3, 279, 3 and 3. Devion Branch in the rookie duel here, he had 38.2 QB rating, 118, 1 touchdown, 3 INTs. Brought Mike back down to earth, flinging the ball all over Mark. Gets to these Dolphins with that secondary, and things change. Vince Weber looked like he was the best back of the day. 11 carries, 98 yards, 8.9 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Teller, 18 for 87, 4.8. Parker couldn't really get it going, but he did have 6.3 yards to carry. The young superstar X-Factor running back over there for the Colts. Waddle right back in the building, 10 catches for 195 yards. This is Dick riding at the max right now. Jesus Christ. And we just letting him just do whatever he want with Waddle right now. And that boy's shitting. Good shit, young Cam. No way to have that man balling the way you got him balling. 195, 19.5 yards to catch, 2 touchdowns. The tight end had a touchdown as well. Jack Doyle scored for the Colts. Let's go look at that defense, that stingy secondary over there. Who got the better secondary? Is it the Broncos or the Dolphins at this point right now, man? Oh, my God. Xavier Howard, too.
That's neck and neck right there.
Yeah, they both got really good secondaries. Javon Howard.
But you know what? I give the edge to the Broncos because of the safety.
My thing is, how you is he formation subbing these guys on the field? Because you got a whole bunch of guys that can't play the sub linebacker level. So how do you get all those safeties on the field? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a whole bunch of safeties over there. Like, I just want to know how his scheme is or what he getting, how he getting them on the field, because they can't play sub linebacker, and you know he ain't a person that's just a hoarder where he just want to hoard guys over there. He is going to find a way to get them on the field, right? So obviously he probably got different players playing in different packages or something over there. But I like both these secondaries, man. They both legit.
Oh, absolutely.
And they both are no fly zone secondaries. So. Again, young Camden did his thing. 2 picks over here with Xavier Howard, man. Is Xavier Howard the best corner in the league?
Let's not ponder. Let's see what the stats say.
Let's go dig into it right now, man. Well, we can always go to the stats and see what he did in his last 2 seasons. Let's go to the stat line. Who is the best corner in the league? second. We on our way over here. All right, so before I can just go to the best corner, like let's talk about the corners in the league, right? When you look at corners, you know what? Let's do it the long way. I'm gonna do it the long way because this is how we do it. I can look at the rosters and then go that way. And then we get the stats through just clicking on the players. So when we look at corners, right, and we're thinking of the best corners in the league right now, who comes to mind first?
Marlon Humphrey comes to mind. Of course, you got number 24 in New England.
That's in New
wait a
York
minute,
now.
he's not in New England.
Nope, New York.
Yeah, he just got moved to New York, but you know.
Well, when you start with the top overall guys, you're starting with Ramsey, Alexander, Tre'Davious White, Gilmore, Marlon Humphreys, Denzel Ward, Xavier Howard, Fuller, Lattimore, Byron Jones, Carlton Davis up here, Brian Murphy up here. So let's go back up to the top right now. Let's just see what Xavier Howard has done in his season in a couple games now. So last year, what did he do? Stat-wise, here we go. So we look at his career. All right, so last year he had 11 INTs, 54 tackles. Right now in 3 games he has 17 and 2. So he had a lot. I mean, that's a lot of picks last year. So let's keep going. Who else we looking at? Do we look at Jalen Ramsey, or we don't think Jalen Ramsey had a season where we can consider him the best? How about Alexander? Let's look at what Hillbergers did with him for a season. He had 9 picks on the year, 60 tackles, 33 tackles for losses. Right now, Howard had the better year so far. I know who else was up there. Tre'Davious White had a good year last year. Let's see. Who we going to call the best corner in the league this year? 77 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. He had a half a sack and 12 INTs right now. Does that trump him right now? We probably was great to go right over this guy. So right now it looks like Tre'Davious White had the better year. He's coming back into the 2023 season as the best, or 22 season as the best corner right now. What did Gilmore do last year? I don't think we get to see the Gilmore because of Nano's play style, but he did have 8 picks last year. But the way he played, he doesn't fit in a situation where he can show he is shut down. Marlon Humphreys.
No, I'm not taking anything away from Gilmore because these top corners, these are the corners where nobody's hardly throwing to them. So every stat that they get is even more impressive in itself because these are supposed to be the guys that you avoid.
Yeah, that you don't want to throw the ball at all right now, man. I felt that early on in my last year season with Marlon Humphreys because he had a late start. He only had 5 picks last year, but he tackled like a maniac. 97 tackles, 3 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, and 5 INTs last year. But you can't have him in that top conversation though whatsoever. Not with only 5 INTs right now. We keep going. Denzel Ward, bro, on star. Remember, he just got to that superstar. So let's see what he did. He was definitely one of the top corners in the league last year. And I gotta look at it. 11 INTs right now. So right now it looks like Tre'Davious White, Xavier Howard, and Denzel Ward are the top guys right now so far. Yeah. I'm gonna go down and go to a rookie because we had a rookie that had a high interception game. What kills a rookie though is that in his rookie season, but we only talking about that 1 year. So let's look what Tate Gowan did. He balled out, went from a normal to a superstar. He had 11 picks last year too. So do we count this guy as one of those top guys?
Let me get some more. Did they have any tackles for losses? Any sacks?
Let's go back. My bad. Go back and 20 real fast.
Because I mean, 11 INTs as a rookie is
he had 90 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and 11 picks. He balled, bro. Man. Oh my God.
If he's not number 1, he's number 2. I hesitate to put him ahead of Tre'Davious White. But with those amount of tackles, he's definitely top 2.
Yeah, he balled out.
Kelvin Joseph,
a guy that came out of nowhere
last year.
Yeah, the guy that come out of nowhere. I'll go right to go. No problem going. Me. You name him, I'll go check him out and see why. But what about Stephon Diggs before you even go to Kelvin Joseph? He was balling.
Trayvon Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs.
I mean, I only really had him balling half the year. That's why I ain't say nothing. And that's why Joseph numbers went down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But Nigga Joseph still had double-digit deflections as normal. He was a normal rookie last year. And he just went to star.
But he had
He
6
a couple
INTs
picks.
on the season. Like you said,
10
deflections. He had
though.
10 of them. He's not in the conversation though. He might have been one of the better rookies. Not in the conversation.
For
As
normal
league right now. And he was on normal, so I like that. Shit, we can go make a case. We go down here and make a case for this kid too. Hold on, don't sleep. I ain't gonna just let y'all just slide past my guy right now, Sean. You want to talk about deflections? Hold up, bro. What are we talking about right now? Because he went to a superstar as well. Hold up, wait a minute. Look, 99 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 9 interceptions, and that man has 17 pass deflections right now. That's 17 attempts of picks that he probably dropped, bum bitch. But yeah, you talk about rookies, he's one of those top rookies as well. But as far as top corners in the league, man, I like it like this, bro. I think Tate Gowan got to be put in that category as, 1 or 2, like you said. But Tre'Davious White to me is the #1 corner. Then I think it's Tate Gowan, and then it's either Denzel or Howard. Who you going with first, Denzel or Howard? Denzel Ward or Howard? Denzel balled out.
I'll probably go with Howard.
Howard can't balled out already on the shutdown, already on X Factor. Ward did it from the start. So what do y'all think?
More impressive when the normals and stars be balling out there. I ain't seen how, but it's definitely more impressive for them normals and stars that be out there really balling.
And just be balling when they coming out here on normals and stars.
Half the time you go to hit them and react, just because they on normal or star, like at least 1 out of 3 times they be doing some goofy stuff. Hey dog, Latrell Sprewell look like Prince out here, bro. What the world is?
What that boy got going on right now? Man, we had some players do some player things right now. It's too early in the league to really just look at stats and all that like that, but we like to see what rookies is balling out. So I'm going to go back to stats for a second. I just want to talk about some of these rookie quarterbacks. Because the storyline of the draft last year was a runoff on quarterbacks in the first round. And there's one person that said it would be that, and that was Shoguns. I didn't agree. I didn't think guys would go kill the quarterback position. I thought those that needed it would get it, but not like it did. I think what happened was once the back-to-back started to happen in the first round, everybody that needed a quarterback said, fuck it, let me get them now. And, they erased the top guy on their board. Like, so for example, the Washington football team definitely had somebody else on his board for his first pick. And the moment those quarterbacks ran off like that, he wiped that off and picked the quarterback up there as his #1 pick. So
did the Bucks.
Bucks did the same thing. Yep, Bucks did the same thing. And went and got a quarterback right away. There was a lot of teams like that did that. So we got a lot of rookie quarterbacks. We're not going to see. When I go to the NFL, we're not going to see just rookies, because I wish we could do that and just look at the rookies. But
go to sort them by ages.
I'm on stats. I would have to go right to what's the name again? But
so
I just want to see stats real fast. But then I can go to NFL roster and do exactly what you're talking about right now. So, all right. So right now, Baker Mayfield 1270, Herbert 1264, Patty Mahomes 10-4. Kellen Mond 987, Kyler Murray 984, Jada Styles first rookie. All right, so the first rookie quarterback taken off the board got the most passing yards so far with 964. Then you got to go to Brett Williams, a guy that wasn't picked in the first round, 955. Then Freddie Minor, another guy that wasn't picked in the first round, 941. You come on down, you got Sidney Cake up here with 879 right now. And the only thing I don't like about Sidney Cake is he has 3 touchdowns and 10 picks on the year right now. He's not really off to a good start whatsoever. You keep going down, you got Celerio, same thing, 4 touchdowns, 17 INTs on the year right now. So yards, yeah, you can yak up the yards, but you're throwing all picks right now. Russell Wilson is going to lose his job, and he's probably not going to play in the NFL no more after this year. All right, so Tyrone Justice. All right, man, Guns, you played him today. How is this quarterback? Because he's the star. He's not a superstar quarterback, he's a star. But how did Tyrone Justice, Mr. Justice for All, how did he play in y'all game?
Well, I mean, if you look at the stats, he threw for over 300 yards, but he threw a lot of interceptions. The offense kind of seemed forced. So I don't know if they are. I don't. It seems like they opened up the playbook a little bit too much for this rookie. I really wish they would shorten the playbook.
Right.
And would bring him along a little bit slower. But it seems like they threw him out there with full complimentary playbook. Mm-hmm. And it backfired on them today. You know, we played the game close up to the half, and then they were shut out in the second half. It just seemed like it was all pass all the time, and then at that point, you know, you're playing right to the
To me,
Jaguars'
it looked
hands.
like the speed of the game was a little too fast for him right now. Because just look at it, 54.7, he was under 60%, 302 yards. Okay, you got the yards, but like you said, 1 touchdown, 3 INTs. But he was sacked 6 times in this game, bro. Completed 18 passes out of 35. That's way too many throws for a rookie quarterback in that type of game where the defense is flying around over here like that. So, yeah, you're right, bro. But this, you like him as a quarterback though in this league, right? Like he's a guy.
Oh,
That's
he has all the tools. You know, there's nobody on that defense that did not say that the kid won't be able to stay in this league. I just hope that the coaching staff don't burn him out because they really put him in harm's way today.
No doubt, no doubt. Some of these young quarterbacks got to get over their 60% completion percentage right now. Brett Williams for the Dolphins right now. Remember, the whole storyline was Teddy Bridgewater deserved the contract over here, and he let him go. I'm not paying that man. He brought him a rookie in. Let's see where he got him at first of all, because this is another one of them Alabama quarterbacks starting right now. That's you know. That's in our league right now. So he got him in the 4th round, pick 26. Got him very, very late. Got him a steal too. And we get back down to him in a second. Give me a little second to get back down to him. All right, so he got 955 yards. He got 10 touchdowns. He threw 9 picks, 57 completion percentage right now. The man's averaging 318.3 yards a game right now. He's only been sacked 5 times. He's mobile enough. Got you. He's mobile enough to be able to move around and still play the same offense that they like to play where they had Teddy Bridgewater. So I like this guy. Do you think he's going to be in a situation where, you know, if you're looking at young rookie quarterback that will be sitting in the playoffs when it's all said and done? Do you think Brett Williams get the Dolphins to the playoffs?
They have the coaching staff that can get him there. I really wish that they would have brought Teddy back to not only compete, but if he did eventually lose his job, you know, he has a type of heart and mentality where he would mentor that kid and could actually help him, you know, accelerate his quarterback growth.
No doubt. I like it too. I think they will get he got the complete team around him for him to get to the playoffs again. Right, so because of that, I think the build of this team that's around him is tremendous. They also got some protection, and they definitely got weapons toward the wide receiver room up. They got a bunch of young wide receivers, but I think the speed of that team, man, they're fast. This team is a fast football team on offense right now. And like I said, I like all the pieces around him. And it's pretty much his job to just, just pretty much. Now, I don't want to call him a what's it called? What's those safe quarterback players? I don't think he's that. I think he's going to take chances. You know what I'm saying? He has to when you got that type of speed at receiver. You got to take chances. I don't think he's going to be a game manager, like where he's not going to go out there and lose games like a Matt Jones. I think he's a guy that's looking to be, I'm going to be the reason why I get this team into the playoffs, especially offensively. And I think he can gamble with this quarterback because of the pieces he got around him all the way across the board, from offense to defense. His team is, they played in the Super Bowl last year. The roster didn't change too much. If anything, they got better. So with that being said, I think they're in a situation where this quarterback can be himself, play. They can overcome his mistakes, and they can, still put up numbers and win at a high level. Even if he's not having a good day, he can have an off day, and his team can still win ball games because of that. Now you're dealing with Freddie Minor, another quarterback that to me this was a hell of a pick. Freddie Minor to me was a really good quarterback in this draft. It was 13 quarterbacks that had potential to be franchise changers, or guys that would sit for a year and then come in and play. But he got picked in 3rd round, pick 1, Fred Minor out of Michigan, 6'5", 236 pounds. I like this guy. He had a rough start to his career though, and with that rough start, what you want to see is, what do you do to build off of it? All right, obviously you played game 1. The speed was way too fast for him. Don't know who he played, but he had a terrible game, and I think he won that game still. In fact, does this coach have a loss? This kid probably don't even have a loss right now, if I'm correct. I don't think they lost the game. Yeah, here we go. Yep, he's 3-0. He got his team 3-0. So let's take a look at it. On week 1, he played the Packers, and he had a 37.7 QB rate, 167 yards. He threw 4 picks, but was able to win the game because Aaron Rodgers and Coach Harrisburg threw 90 picks. So then they come back and get the Bills 34-28, and then his rating went up to 114.3, and he looked like a starting quarterback here. 280 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 INT, and then he gets the football team the very next week, and he comes back with another 114 QB rating, 494, 6 touchdowns and 4 picks. But you can get away with those 4 INTs when your team is playing at a high level, especially on defense, when the other rookie quarterback is throwing picks as well, so, or fumbling the ball, man. You know, you can win. So my question to you with Freddie Minor, you know, when you get a quarterback like Brett to go to the Dolphins, and everything is there except for the quarterback, right? But they bring in a quarterback that, you know, he can manage the game. He can be a you know, a safe quarterback, or he can take chances because of what's surrounding him. But then you look at the Lions, and this quarterback got his team at 3-0 right now, and they're not a really good roster as an overhaul. They needed a whole lot of work over there right now. So what are you impressed with? Are you impressed with the Lions and what Freddie Minor is doing as a quarterback over here for them more, or is it or you more comfortable with a Brett Williams who's coming into the team that played in the Super Bowl, not too much turnover on that roster, and he just plugs in and continues to run this offense at a high level? What's more impressive, Freddie Minor or Brett Williams from Alabama right now?
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like both situations. I just like the way that the Lions are using their quarterback versus the Dolphins. It seems like he's more acclimated to the offense, and they're using they continue to use a running game. Not saying that the Dolphins don't use a running game to complement, but I just like the way they're acclimating their quarterback into the offense. It seems like he has a smaller playbook than what the Dolphins are using.
I like Freddie Minor a little bit better than Brett right now too, because Brett's the safer player because he's playing with a better football team right now. The Lions are still trying to figure it out right now, and in the process of figuring it out, how good really is this kid to have his team at 3-0 right now? And they just don't have the roster that matches most of the teams in the league right now. They, if you picking one for a reason, it's not because you picking one because you was asked that year your team wasn't good and you had a whole lot of holes to fill. And now they come through one draft class, right, with 2 first-round picks, and then they had a pick in every round, the first pick during every round, so they was able to really clean up the draft and steal a quarterback. And this guy's coming in and he got his team winning right now. Let me ask you, is this, how do I ask this question? Is this a situation where we're seeing what this team is about to be, or is just it's just by chance first 3 games they are undefeated right now? Because again, he's coming off a game where he had a 37.7 QB rating, 4 interceptions, and still won that ball game. Against the Bills, he looked like a starting quarterback, and then even here he looked good, but the 4 INTs, to be able to overcome 4 INTs and put up 77 points, that means other things were happening on the field. So are we seeing maybe this is what's the word I'm looking for, like this is not really who they really are, like or are we seeing a guy that's wielding their team to wins?
Uh-oh, did we lose you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
My question was, with Freddie Minor, are we seeing a guy who they just outplaying situations right now, or is this who they really are? Like, are we going to see this team winning ball games? Like my question is, he's wielding this team to wins right now. No matter how you slice or dice it, this kid is winning ball games right now. Is this this is the norm we're about to see with the Lions, or the first 3 games things bounce their way type shit?
No, I don't think that these are the Lions that we're going to see, because I think that's unfair to put that type of pressure. A rookie is going to be a rookie. No doubt. So sooner or later, he's gonna have his rookie up and downs. He's gonna have his bumps. He's gonna have his bruises. But I do like the direction that this team is trending in.
No doubt. Now we didn't get to see much out of the New Orleans Saints. They was all in shambles all last year, man. They fired 2 coaches, but they put a team together. I really think they had a hell of a first off season as a coach, as a GM, as an owner. They really did their thing right now. They picked the #1 quarterback in the draft in GETA Styles right now. 964, 7 touchdowns, 11 INTs, 49% right now. Now, are you bothered by that? 321.3 yards a game, but 49% completion percentage right now.
That completion percentage really has to go up, and it can't be that low. You can't be below 50%. I mean, you don't even want to be at 50%. You really want to be around 70%. Even if you're throwing a lot of short, immediate passes, but that's all. That just shows he's not in a rhythm. He's not in a rhythm at all.
At all. But then you got a receiver that's playing at a high level for them. What I do like about this team is this: they brought everything that you're gonna see going forward with them starts with this first draft class. Everything from offense to defense that's on the field. This was a team that everybody they picked is asked to come in and be a starter from round 1 to 7. Those players all have to see the field and play. And when you build a chemistry like that, I don't think it happens overnight. I think it'll take them a few seasons before we can really see the impact of what this first draft class is going to be for this team. But I think they are heading in the right direction, man. They got a dog at receiver right now, and a quarterback that is lights out. He's going to be really good. You got to catch up to the speed of the game, but he's going to be really good. I like him. So, Brett Williams, you got Freddie Minor. Now we're going to Sidney Cake, and let's talk about Sidney Cake, man. The first thing let me put out in the atmosphere is that from real draft to now, we've been waiting for seeing a real coach full. We've been waiting to see it, right? He went and got him. When he drafted this quarterback, it was the talk of the day, right? We kind of stayed on this for a while, like, oh my God, like what can he do with this kid? The kid out of West Virginia, the numbers that he put up in college, and he get him over here right now. And the whole thing was, once he get him a quarterback, those interceptions will go down. Well, it doesn't seem like that right now. It seems like he's still throwing a whole lot of interceptions. Why? Why does he throw a whole lot of interceptions? Is it the system? Is it, what I mean, or are we looking at a guy that that they got the handcuffs off him? They're not, like I don't see no baby in this quarterback. I don't see no let's take baby steps with this kid and maybe do some things like this. Cut the field in half, give him a 2 read situation, and then let him use his legs. We don't see that. His whole offense is open for him right now. Like he's probably running one of the wide open offenses as a rookie. Remember, I told you how intelligent he was. We talked about that on the first show, right? But he got the like. Is it too much? You know what I mean? You use his intelligence. Is it too much though? Is it too much information to process this fast as a rookie with this offense and giving him the entire playbook, or should he be shutting it down a little bit and rely on that 240-pound running back that they drafted with him?
Well, I look at, when we talk about the intelligence of a quarterback, I remember talking about, Peyton Manning having that same high level of intelligence when he came out, and we all know that he set a rookie record in interceptions his first year in the league. Mm-hmm. But the one thing that the Indianapolis Colts did was they made sure that the pieces around him were definitely set before he got there to make him more successful. I don't see that the Falcons have done that.
All right, I'm listening because I'm already countering that.
So they got the tight end for him to grow with, and people can say that they got the wide receiver that's young enough for him to grow with. But I don't see what we saw in Indianapolis. People forget about Jeff Saturday and that offensive line that they had. That was in front of them, that I don't see in Atlanta right now. It's not just about the tight end and about the wide receiver. They had a quarterback at center, that took away a lot of the thinking for Peyton Manning early in Jeff Saturday in that offensive line for the Indianapolis Colts, and that's what I see as the difference right now.
This kid has genius level IQ. This kid has genius level processing. everything that we knew about this kid coming out of college is not adding up right now on the field. And I love your comment about, you know, the whole, you know, comparing the whole Peyton Manning and what they did around him. But I'm going to argue on different. First, let's talk about two things right now. You always hear me say, when you get a quarterback, what you're supposed to put around that quarterback is weapons and protection. That's my favorite thing. I'll say that every time we get out of a draft, or every time we're going into the draft, mock draft, and whatever the case may be. Right or wrong, do I always say weapons or protection? Sometimes both.
Protection.
What's more important to you, right? So before we go anywhere, I'm gonna go. Let's look at the protection around this kid right now. Jake Matthews. Would you not say he's a good left tackle in this league and for this team?
He's a decent. He's decent.
83 overall. You're looking at Matt. 83 overall is a good lineman to have. Now, for 30 years old, you would want his overall to be higher. So I agree with you. He's decent. And we look at the left guard. We got Quentin Spann, another 31-year-old. So what I am seeing is you bring a young quarterback in, and you got veteran offensive linemen. So you do have the guys that have the game experience, the understanding. They can help this kid with his genius level of IQ. They can help this kid process a lot faster, because they can do what Jeff Saturday did for Peyton Manning, because you got veterans on the team. These guys aren't young, 31 years old. They did go draft them some rookie guys. Again, they got some protection over here, right? So then you go look at the center. They got Matt Hennessy, 24 years old, young kid, 74. Now that's not a Jeff Saturday, all right, but he's only in his second season. And at right guard, you got Khalid McCary over here, right? 75 overall. I'm not worried about the protection in this situation. Chris Lindstrom, another one of those good tackles, 84 overall. I think they do have the weapons for the protection for right now for this team. But what they did do in the draft, they went and got the weapons. Now, right now, the weapons are very good over here, because they had the last 3 drafts showed what type of weapons they got over here. And I mean, they was building it for Matt Ryan, but he's no longer there no more. So now let's get back to the first thing they did. All year long, they had Cordell Patterson as their main running back. We didn't look at him as anything. They go get Marlon Mack out of free agency. So you put a good running back over here, right? Another veteran, 5 years in. This kid understands the game, and he's been 1,000-yard back in his career before. They go draft Deion McCoy from Texas A&M at 6'2", 240 pounds. The last time I watched this team play against the Eagles, this guy averaged 10 yards a carry. And we're dealing with a monster with 90 speed, 90 XL, who also has 92 break tackle, 93 truck. At the end of the day, you can fall back and rely on him with the protection that they got. You can rely on it, although he's a rookie. But between him and Marlon Mack, you don't think that this team should have that quarterback not having 10 picks and only 3 touchdowns right now. With this run game and the line that we just looked at, with this run game, if it's used right, again, where we say cut the field in half for this kid. Don't give him the whole playbook just because he's smart enough to have the whole playbook. Don't ask him to make a third-year Peyton Manning decision in his first season, if that makes sense to you. Don't ask him to do that. Don't put that in his hands like that. Although we know he can do these things, but don't ask him to do it yet, right? Rely on the run game. Allow that run game to shorten these scores and put your offense on the field a lot longer and shit, instead of letting him fling it 30 times a game. So I like the running back position, and I could argue that they got the best weapons in the league. One of the best, like just off their draft class and what they already had here. Do you understand what these guys got? I mean, Calvin Ridley is a superstar. We know who he is. He's the #1 receiver. He's an animal, and he's a great target to have on anybody's team. Anybody with like a 93 speed, 93 XL kid, that has a high overall 91 and on superstar. They go get Jarvis Landry. All right. I don't want to feel like I won this debate already, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm shooting it at you right now. Like I'm spitting my shit right now. Like I'm rapping with you right now. I'm kind of winning this argument right now, because Jarvis Landry comes over here as a possession receiver. This is not a great Madden receiver to play with, but this is a guy that can win matchups against a lot of corners in this league. Where if you just possession plan with this kid, drag, slants, out routes, shit like that, where he could just move the chains. You have that right now, right? Then you go get a 6'4", 6'5" guy from Texas A&M. Now, granted, he got to grow up just as the quarterback do. But you get the big body receiver over here. So I can make the case for a baby Julio right now, 6'5", 229 pounds, bro. I mean, 94 special catch. I mean, what don't you see out of this guy? Only thing you don't see is 4'4", 4'3" speed. 4'5" guy, 89 speed, 91 excel. Then they go get the speed burner at 6'5". I mean, this is like damn near having. I don't say Randy Moss is not fast enough, but like, come on, bro. 6'5", 215, 93 speed, 93 excel, 96 special catch. They got the weapons right now. This team can line up weapon-wise and match up with anybody in the league right now. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna give you the rebuttal on here. So I'm saying that they have everything they need for this kid to be successful, and their problem is they're giving him too much too fast to do too much too fast when they really should give him the baby steps and allow the players to play for him. How the Dolphins are doing with Brett Williams. The team is around them. They open it up, but they're allowing the players to play for him instead of him having to do everything.
Right. Now, I like the jabs that that you throwing, but I think on the hooks you're a little wild. Throwing the hooks and you telling me how guys look in their underwear.
Right.
No homo. I don't care about how they look in their underwear.
Okay.
Because the production is not there. Would you give me a size, height, weight? I mean, the Detroit Lions went through 3 straight drafts where they kept drafting wide receivers that just looked the part.
6'4", yes.
Right. I mean, yeah, you read me, combine stats with the guys, like I said, underwear stats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about when these pads come on, these guys are not performing. This is not the offense. It's not the team. And that's my rebuttal. That's my quick uppercut. That's my rebuttal. You give me underwear
I feel
stats.
you. I feel you. We getting there now. So you threw your uppercut. I dodged the shit out of it and threw a 2-piece back. And here's the 2-piece right now. Fire the fucking coach, bottom line, if he don't get his shit together, because this team is loaded with weapons right now. They have the best tight end in the league, in my opinion, with Kyle Pitts. You have everything you need for a quarterback that's a rookie right now to be able to take this team to the playoffs. And if you put them in the right coach and the right system right now, and you stop going out there doing whatever the hell you're doing right now to throw 10 interceptions and only 3 touchdowns, you give the right coach over here this team, or even the coach that's there, stop bullshitting around and use the weapons over here. Here's the quick uppercut, here's the quick jab. I dipped your uppercut, I'm throwing my first jab. Give your running backs 20 carries a game. That's it. That's all we asking. Just give him 20. You give him 20 carries, he don't got 10 picks, he got 5. Flat out like that. All right, now understand who your weapons are right now. You got an X factor at tight end who's only in his 2nd year. He's better than any tight end on the game right now. Find a way to make him a problem. That means not just put him at tight end with his hand in the dirt. Use him how he really is. He's a flexed out receiver and a receiver body. I mean, a tight end body with receiver skill set. Allow that to happen right now. Why not have Calvin Ridley as the square receiver, Kyle Pitts as the circle receiver, Jarvis Landry in the slot? Now you don't even need those diaper dandies and those guys that are underwear players because they got 6'6" and jumping out the building, and the 6'5" kid with 93 speed, they flying. You don't need them to even be on the field right now. You can nurse them. You can say, come in, I need y'all to come in and make a play or two when these guys aren't this and that. Or you can flip the script right now and you can come right back down to Jarvis Landry at the circle receiver, Calvin Ridley at the square receiver, and Kyle Pitts with his hand in the dirt. All I'm saying is, instead of sitting back there flinging the ball all around the park and thinking that this guy is Superman right away, you do have Superman came out as a baby, right? And he got with the Kent family and they showed him, how to be a man, and then he found the crystals and learned how to become Superman, right? Well, why are you Superman right now? Let this kid grow and let him learn, and then let him become Superman when he has it all put together, because he has the tools to do whatever any other great quarterback in this league can do. So that quick jab came back, wop, 2-piece your ass. What we talking about right now?
Now, see, I know you thought that, but see what happened was I hit you with the uppercut. You punch drunk right now. You're on the canvas and you don't even know it. You think you one of them dudes that's on their back and they still throwing punches from the ground.
Don't realize where I'm at, huh?
And I'm looking at this offensive line. I'm looking at 58 change of direction. I'm looking at 86 strength, left tackle. I'm looking at 45 change of direction, 86 strength, left guard. I'm looking at 58 change of direction, 84 strength, center. I'm looking at 51 change of direction. I'm looking at 88 strength, right guard. I'm looking at 57 change of direction, and I'm looking at 87 strength, right tackle. My grandmother can blitz the quarterback and sack him over this offensive line. This team is going nowhere. They're going nowhere fast. You get this back 20 carries, he's going to be minus 20 yards rushing.
So listen, ready? I'm not knocked out. I get a 10 count before you can determine if I'm knocked out or not, right? I get a 10 count, or you saying that the towel got thrown in? What we doing here?
Referee already took the mouthpiece out of your mouth.
All right. Well, I'm arguing. So now that you knocked me out, okay, I'm cool. I can't fight no more. I can't get up, and I don't have no more rounds left, right? But after the boxing match is over, they talk to the winner, they talk to the loser, right? And as the loser, what I'm gonna say is this: I only lost the bout because the coach I'm defending right now just ain't using his team right. Simple as that. He's not using his team completely right. I don't care about 48 change of direction on alignment. I don't care about 88 strength on alignment. What I care about is I go right back to the kid that's supposed to be in diapers right now, and you're training him how to become a man. Metaphorically, how to become an NFL quarterback, right? Well, he has the ultimate weapon. You don't need this kid to do shit. I don't gotta throw picks. Give him read 1, read 2. If it ain't there, use your 92 speed, 92 acceleration. We don't care about nothing else. Take off and get 10 to 15 yards. Move the chains that way. Live to play another down. Why do you have to sit in the pocket and try to dot everybody up all game long and you throwing picks all crazy out of nowhere when you got a kid that can get it done on the ground just as well as he's gifted to be able to throw the ball right now? And usually when you got young quarterbacks, what do they do more than they not do? When they especially with his skill set, they're not sitting in the pocket, they're taking off right now. So I want the rematch is what I'm saying right now, and I was slighted because my fucking coach ain't helping me out in these situations right now. So yeah, you got the knockout, but we gonna get the rematch here right now. And when we come back with the rematch, I'm using my quarterback's feet more than I'm using his arm because I'm cutting the field in half for him. Throw him a deep shot. He got 94 throw power. He could fling that bitch. The deep shot ain't there, give him a medium route coming across the field. They ain't there, check down. Check they ain't there, take off, get yourself 8-9 yards, keep the chains moving. You know what I'm saying? So the rematch will be coming soon. I don't care what you screaming right now. You might have won it. You might have won the battle, but the rematch is coming, my boy. And when we come with this rematch, hopefully the coach is listening and paying attention to it. 48 change of direction. Well, the quarterback got 94 change of direction with 92 speed. Use that boy's athleticness and stop sitting in the pocket and running your motherfucking running the shit that you anyway. Come on, Coach DC, I'm battling for you right now. This man is checking you out right now. I'm telling you, you got it and you can get it done right now. We're not done talking about these quarterbacks. We almost done. This almost is over, but you just got me excited right now because you talking at work and you think you just knocked me the fuck out. So I don't get a 10 count, bro. I don't even get a chance to find out if I can get up and still fight, huh? Took the mouthpiece out my mouth.
Yeah, your head bounced off the mat when you fell. So.
Took the mouthpiece out of his mouth right now. All right, so whatever. That's the quarterback situation, and I know we got more quarterbacks and all that and that we can get to. But because I'm in a fight and move right now, let's go back and talk about these type of things right now. Let's go to the NFL and let's stay right here and go to the running backs of the league right now, and we're going to the young kids in the league right now. All right, and let's deal with them. All right, number one running back as the rookie right now that's going to be on this list is KC Fields right now. Let's get a debate going on real fast. The question was Baltimore stupid for 2 years in a row trading their starting running back?
Absolutely not. The Baltimore Ravens offense, I don't want to say if you can plug anybody in, because you can't just plug anybody in, but it's a offense that is destined for greatness, for offensive line and for a running back. It's custom fit. So for them to allow running backs to leave and them to bring in, one thing I do know about the Baltimore Ravens general manager, they always bring in the right fit.
Right.
So they absolutely did. They did nothing wrong. I don't question anything that they've done at the running back position.
All right, so let's go back to it. So J.K. Dobbins was the NFL's leading rusher last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tyson Williams was the top 5 running back in the league last year. Would you agree to that?
Absolutely.
Both of those guys are on other teams right now. And one didn't even get a chance to play in his breakout season where he was supposed to have. He had it on another team. Tyson earned himself credibility as, nobody in their mama saw this coming, right? But the Baltimore Ravens go do what Baltimore Ravens do, which is go get their players, right? So they bring in Casey Fields right now. I'm gonna argue this. Are they gambling? Are they gambling with church money? And here's why. You got rid of Ronnie Stanley, bro. You got rid of Mark Andrews. They got rid of other linemen right now. They got rid of 2 legit running backs over here. And they brought in younger guys to go forward with in a situation where they got knocked out of the AFC Championship. Did they put themselves in a situation where to get back to that AFC Championship is going to be harder because of the moves they made, or were the moves great moves, and you think that they'll be better than they was the year before?
I think this offseason the Baltimore Ravens had more moves than X-Lax. I thought that there was a mass exodus of too many vets. I think there's too many young guys there. And I think that could potentially hurt them come playoff time.
All right, so I do agree with you, but what I do see is I see upside, I see potential, and we're talking about franchise mode, so we're talking about a marathon race, right? Not a race, not a short race. You heard me all last year. I tried my best not to downplay season 1. I tried my best not to say season 1 don't matter, because it is one of the most important seasons we have every year when we start our leagues, right? It is. You just can't take away from it. But the guys that are thinking, that use their heads, are always thinking about season 3, 4, on down the line right now, right? So you take a step back to be able to be great in the future. Simple as that, right? And that's how we move. That's how we always want to move, right? And I would make the case to say, we got rid of an X Factor receiver who was in development. He was a rookie that went from a normal to a superstar X Factor, and he is no longer on this football team anymore right now. One of the best tight ends in the league is no longer on this football team right now. We can argue that Ronnie Stanley is one of the best left tackles in the league, no longer on this football team anymore. And I can argue the case that they did get stronger, and they're going to be just as good as they was last year. I think they can be just as good and make a run again in the playoffs, because what do we have when you got young players and guys that know how to develop, and you in a system with a GM and a coaching staff around these young players that know how to develop and know how to make these guys play at a high level, right? That they might be in a better situation. I'm not saying rookies is gonna be rookies all year long. That's just how they are, though. But they went and got rid of these type of linemen, right? But they brought in the linemen for Lamar Jackson. Every last one of their linemen are agile linemen that can get to second and third level, while you have a quarterback who's the most dangerous weapon in the league. And then they got better at the running back position, in my opinion. If you look at what he's doing in his first 3 games versus what Tyson did for us in his first 3 games, we're ahead of track right now. We're ahead of schedule right now. And then defensively, I think we're in a good situation as well. I think young, fast, flying all over the place, and legit players all over the place right now. But I'm the coach of this team. I don't think they're Super Bowl ready. I do think the youth is going to hurt them eventually. I just don't think it's going to kill them. Right? I think they're still in a good situation because they know how to develop, and that's the key right there. That's the key thing, though. But my question is Tyson Williams right now, whatever we got going on in Baltimore, they're 3-0. Their offense is doing pretty good. The run game is working for them. But do you think they will be in a better situation with Tyson Williams at running back right now, or they got it right with Casey Fields?
No, I think they got it right by going young there. I do know that Baltimore is now priding themselves on having a more athletic, faster line. But when you have a line full of young lions, granted they can get there faster, but if you take the wrong blocking assignment, all you did was just get there faster with the wrong blocking assignment.
Man, right.
You still have to have those veterans that know their assignments that will get to their assignments. They may get there a little bit slower, but they get to their, assignments, and those mistakes, it could cause crucial mistakes. And one thing that you don't want to do, you don't want to ole or whiff on a block and then leave Lamar out there, because, you're going to be playing these games in the snow.
Do you think the Baltimore Ravens put more pressure on Lamar Jackson on the moves they made to put the team around him like they just did and seasons in the first draft, or do you think, like is it more pressure because, like you said, what happens, these linemen, they whiff, they're missing, and they're going to do that, they're going to miss blocks, they're going to hold, they're not going to get to their assignments the right way, they're not going to be perfect in those situations, or do you think that it's fine because of his athleticness back there, he can overcome those type of things?
This puts no pressure on Lamar Jackson whatsoever, because he doesn't feel pressure. He lives for the pressure. The pressure that it puts it on the coaching staff to make sure that these kids are in the right place. Because one thing we know, you can do whatever you want. Everybody got a game plan till they get hit in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get punched in the mouth that first time, then what happens to that game plan. So the pressure is on the coaching staff is to prepare them and keep them prepared. Lamar is going to be Lamar.
All right. Now, here's the last debate, and we out of here, right? Let's leave the running back. We talked about the rookie running back. We just want to go there right now, man. Let's talk about these Cleveland Browns right now. And I'm gonna ask you a whole lot of questions as we dive through there, and we're gonna debate these questions and get the fuck out of here, right? Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show right now, because I'm certainly am right now, and I feel like I'm losing this battle right now with my co-host. He's coming with them punchlines. He got bars right now. He's killing me with bars right now. That's cool. But I'm the real rapper on this headset right now, so we're gonna get into this shit. So we go to look at the Cleveland Browns, man. Can I say one thing first? Was the Cleveland Browns not the best team on the game when we first started?
Yes.
Can I argue that they have a top 5 line on the game when we first start?
Yes.
Can I argue that they have the wide receiver, the weapons, everything, running backs, all that? They got everything you need. They're not a team that you're looking at and be like, oh, I got a hole here, I got a hole there. If maybe you think about a hole, you might want to say maybe at the linebacker level, that's probably only this one spot maybe that you can say maybe.
That'll be your first hole, absolutely. It's not even a maybe.
All right.
The linebacking core is horrible.
So make the case that Baker Mayfield is the quarterback for this team, and I'm gonna tell you that he's not. He is the reason why this team is not going to win a Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, if you look at Baker, we're looking at 6'1", 215. He has high awareness. He has 96 throw power. He has the speed to slide. He doesn't have the scrambling speed, but he can slide. He can move around the pocket. He has the arm to make all the throws. The athleticism is lacking, but he has all the tools and that's needed to lead a team. He's not a midget. We're not talking 5 anything, and great arm strength and presence.
I think he's their downfall to this offense right now, especially with the coach and what he like to do right now. First of all, the man got more commercials than he got wins right now. That's the first thing, right? So like he's already, his arrogance is the reason why he's not, to me, not a quarterback. Like obviously Madden loves him. I mean, Madden when you get this game and you plug it in, he's kind of like one of the better quarterbacks on the game. I mean, 96 throw power. I mean, Baker Mayfield, I don't really see it, but yep, he's 96 throw power. They got him like he's an animal. But I do think he holds his offense down. And here's why. The coach for a run the ball, when he playing guys he have to run the ball against. Simple as that. Right? But this coach is not going to run the ball when he playing guys he think they when how he call them, Boone calls them ass, or he ass. So he's going to play them in a way where he's going to do the things he want to do rather than the things he got to do for a win, right? And because of that, I don't think Baker Mayfield is the quarterback for this team. All right, here's why. The offense of Coach Boone is, we call it the Boone Cat, right? So, special things. He do a lot of things unorthodox that other guys don't do. But the one thing he likes to do is he likes to play with mobile quarterbacks, right? Now, 83 speed, 87 excel on Madden 22 is not bad move around speed. It's not dual threatish where you can have him as a runner and all that, but it's serviceable enough to do the things that the coach that has him likes to do, right? we go back to the games Baker Mayfield lost in the playoffs when they got aired.com, and those playoff games, granted their team was red, yellow, or whatever it was, they were tired to death, but Baker couldn't make the throws he needed to make once they had to play a team that had the players to be able to play with that team, right? I think it was a sin that he didn't draft a quarterback in this draft, although he still had Baker Mayfield, because I don't think he got the right quarterback for this offense right now. Now, again, when you're a coach that do what you got to do when you're playing the people you need to do it for, and a coach that do what you want to do when you're playing guys you feel like they can't walk the same walk on the same blade of grass as me, period. I think that puts him in a whole lot of situations right now. But I do think he got a stinker cap on right now. When you look at this team as a whole, and we just get off of Baker for 2 seconds, right, and just go through the team. They got rid of Kareem Hunt. Doesn't matter, because Jim Brown right now is probably leading the rookies in touchdowns right now. He's up there in yards and touchdowns right now as a rookie. So they got a good backup. He already got 8 touchdowns on the year right now. 287 yards, 5.38 on the year right now, right? So it's scary, because can he forget about a Nick Chubb? He might fall for this kid right here and start to forget about the guy that's one of the, if not the best running back on the game on the low, right? But you've seen 3 games, I think, this last year where he had 20 plus carries, Nick Chubb, or more. Again, only when you need to run Nick Chubb, he's going to run Nick Chubb. But when you don't need to, you don't use them. And that, to me, that's the reason why they're going to fall short a lot until they fix their either fix the way they play, or they go get the quarterback that can do what they want to do. And here's why. When you're running the ball against the teams you need to run it against, and doing whatever you want to the teams you think you can do whatever you want to, you're not really getting to see what your quarterback really is or what he can do. You're not really showing the full potential of what your team can do. They have a good backfield right now. They got a good receiving core right now. They have one of the top lines right now. They got really good tight ends right now. I'm not missing nothing, right? I mean, you're not going to find a lineman on this team under 80. 85 at left tackle, 85 at left guard, 87 at center, 92 at right guard, 84 at right tackle. So the line is legit. They can run and they can pass block. Again, when you look through this team offensively, I seen every position that looks good, and Baker looks like a quarterback just on paper that you look at and be like, oh my God, we got dogs everywhere. But it's something there about Baker that doesn't add up to what his Madden attributes are. So my question to you is, what is it? What is it about Baker that slows this offense down?
Well, I mean, this particular offense, I mean, you've already nailed it. I mean, he's not built for this offense. So my question is, as a coaching staff, why have you not changed the offense to better fit the quarterback that you have, or at least make some adjustments? Extend some plays that that curtails to your quarterback's strength, besides continuing to run the same offense that goes with his weaknesses.
I will argue that he can't.
I think Baker's inconsistent.
I will argue that he can't. I would argue the way he play is how he play, and he ain't gonna be able to change up how he want to play. You see, because look what he does. He do it in ways. Boone doesn't want to give you powers and stretches and all the traditional running that everybody else do. He don't want to get that to you. He want to be in Wildcat when he want to run, and he want to fling that thing all over the park off the rollout and doing things like that. So I mean, you've been in the league with him forever. He's never changed his offense. He's not the coach that's going to get with the times. He's the coach that's going to do what he want to do. Simple as that, right? So we're not going to see that because the coach is not going to do that. It's almost like Falk with the old school coaching. When we in full pass 5 days a week until you can't move a motherfucker on the field because they drink, right? So we got the same type of coach here. They, the old school coaches that stuck in their ways. They're not getting into the future of what football is becoming, right? So because of that, I don't see that changing right now. And they don't. To me, the quarterback is in the way of this team's success because I mean, defensively they built to stop anybody right now. They got shutdown corner. They got legit safeties back there. They got way better on the defensive line. They might got one of the best defensive lines. If those two D tackles grow up and play the way I think they're going to play, this is one of the best defensive lines in the league right now with Clowney on one edge, with Garrett on one edge, and those two monsters of men and sitting in the middle of D tackle right now. They got faster at linebacker. They drafted and got better at linebacker. And they even got better in the secondary. They got a tweener that can play corner or safety at 6'4". So they got better there too. Again, what's going to be this team's downfall? I don't see nothing past Baker Mayfield. So with that being said, do you think the coach, who's probably stuck in his ways, play with Baker Mayfield and don't give a fuck, or do you think we see a move that'll get made eventually?
I was gonna say I think there'll be a move. I wouldn't be surprised if they're already looking around the league to see what type of move, you know, can be made, whether it be long term or temporary. You know, I think if you find something that can get you, if the future is a draft,
that can get him Sydney Cakes.
Imagine
that! Oh my God, he could bust a move that can get him Sydney Cakes. Super Bowl.
I mean the price tag it would take to get a Sydney Cakes, you know, out of the ATL.
I think they got the depth to do it though. If they really tried, they got the depth to do that shit. If they really tried, they got the depth to do that shit. If they really tried. I think they could do it. They're not going to do it. I don't think that you know, the Falcons will come up off of a player in such his caliber. But I'm just saying they need that type of player in the building. They don't have to be that. Because look, here's why I'm telling you, Baker Mayfield isn't made for this coaching staff. Here's why. I go back to Baker Mayfield. Who's sitting behind Baker Mayfield as the backup quarterback right now? I'm willing to bet that he would take snaps from Baker Mayfield, and eventually, if he gets what he want out of him, I don't care about the 66 overall. You care about what he can do with those legs to help do some things, right? I wouldn't be surprised if he's not the starting quarterback before we get to week 7. If things aren't going right now, I think if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. And right now they're 3-0. And they're 3-0. I think they had one user game and they beat the Super Bowl contending Dolphins. Outside of that, they had a couple of ducktail games where guys ducking the shit out of them. So, and which is not his fault. But I think this is interesting here. They bring Tyrod Taylor in because that was the quarterback that was available. This wasn't the best quarterback that was still available to be a backup. This was the best quarterback for this coach, as far as being able to run and move around. I don't think Baker Mayfield makes it through this season.
Nope.
I would agree. I don't think he does either, unless for some reason they can't find a deal. But I don't think you even let this guy stay around as a backup. If he's not your guy, you need to move him, because I don't think that he'll be the type of backup and the type of teammate, you know, that will pull for his teammates and support even in a backup role. I don't think he has that type of personality. So I think if you're going to abandon ship, you need to go ahead and abandon ship totally. Move him, even if you don't get the right guy. You know, if you want to sit there and talk to Atlanta, if you're not picking up the phone and talking to Las Vegas, something is wrong with you as well.
It's a lot of moves that could be made though, and this team is going to be very interesting because, you know, well put together roster. He had a hell of a draft. My question is, can he will Baker Mayfield to helping these guys get to where they're trying to get to, or is just the one piece that's in the way of them having the success that they want to have? Hey Guns, man, you know what I mean? I'm still mad I couldn't have an opportunity to get a 10 count, bro. You just trying to knock my head off like that with that uppercut. But we're going to come back and have these battles again, man. We got a lot more to talk about when we come back on the next show. And here's the franchise guru, man. Mr. Throw them jab, dip that, uppercut, left, right. Hit me with the contra, up, down, left, right, select, start. We out of here, you heard?